gentlemen, what is good?
So nobody in the house want to hear that.
You had a valid point.
I'm all smiles. I'm good.
18-game season. I think it's stupid that they complaining about the longevity of their careers. Either you in or you out.
Last 8 seconds.
It's weird because I never really changed my opinion like that.
This university is built on hate.
This is what greatness looks like.
Welcome to the Hate Watch You. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hate Watch You, where we love to hate, but don't hate the love. This is your host, Trey. I'm with Dame. I'm with Devontae. How are y'all doing? I had to close my eyes to make sure I remembered the intro because I forget it each week, depending on how long my week was. How are you guys doing today?
I'm all smiles. I'm good.
Buenvenidos.
Oh. See, we're changing roles today, huh?
Yeah.
I was just quoting the intro. I was quoting the 30-second intro. I'm all smiles. I'm good.
I'm good. We were kind of rehashing some work stories before we started. Welcome to episode 19, everybody. This is episode 19. Last week we had a two-parter with 17 and 18. Shout out to Q for getting on. And we're going to have Nixon on at some point in time again. We have to redo that episode, but it's just us today. It's just us. How's everybody's weekend? Devontae, you don't remember Friday, so what did you do on Saturday?
Oh, no. Friday I had the day off.
Oh, shit. What'd you do?
Nothing.
Okay.
I just chilled at home.
Sometimes sometimes that's necessary though. So I feel that.
Yeah, to be honest, I really don't think I did anything that day. I went to go get a car wash with the kids, and we just kind of hung out at the house. Always playing with the Nerf guns.
Okay.
That was cool.
All right.
Saturday, nothing, because it rained all day.
Yeah, I was about to say Saturday was a real rainy day out here.
Oh, I played electrician. That day, and that was
You played electrician? Fun. Like, is that like a game or?
No, like I was trying to be the house electrician, and yeah.
That's dangerous. What the fuck?
It is.
Yo.
It is. I had Katie stand by me, and I was like, "Yo, there's a 2x4 right there. If I start to go in a little shock, just hit me with it."
What were you doing where you had to be an electrician?
The porcelain chain lights downstairs in the basement went out. So the chain broke on it, so I had to replace the yeah.
You replaced it though, right? Or you did
it?
it?
Yeah, I got it. It's working.
There you go.
And
you're here.
Took a little.
I was about to say, because I had to help a student one time, like going through like just like the information for apprenticeships. Bro, people be dying fucking around with electricity, yo, and they think it's sweet, but you hit the wrong wire. That's it. Gave me a different respect for just drilling into the wall. I used to just drill into the wall and not really check for studs and shit. Gave me a different perspective.
Yeah, when I was trying to fucking put the wires back together, I was thinking a couple times, should I touch this or not?
Oh my gosh!
Wait, it was me.
It was me.
It was you.
What?
And we have to rehash this.
I tried to touch the fucking wires.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and you know what, Dame, you have last week's count because we didn't do it on air, and we have to kind of make sure we at least cover it on air at the end of each episode. So, what was our count of the N-word jar, the NF jar last week?
It was $35.
$35, and who owes what?
You owe 26. Devontae owes 7, and I owe the remaining. So
okay.
But I'm gonna bump it up to. I'm gonna just round mine up to 5. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send my money in this week for the last 2 weeks. Behavior. I think.
Dang it, man! Off the rip.
See, and it'd be so fluent.
Crazy.
We'll get to be on ESPN one day. One day.
And you're going to be right off of that motherfucker, too. The very next day.
Motherfuckers will clip me quick. Clip. You know what I mean? How was your weekend?
Crazy.
What?
That's crazy. We'll get clipped, but then you got Pat McAfee talking about Lank. Lank. That's not what I thought it stood for.
Hold on.
Let a
What?
naysayer know. You ain't
Oh,
never hear
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Come
Oh,
on,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
yeah, yeah. I thought that was
Come
pretty
on.
funny. I thought that was pretty
Oh, it
funny.
was funny. It was
But-
funny, but
Yeah,
he'll
we'll
get
get to
clipped.
that because you're right, and the reasons that they're saying that this happened is propaganda, bro. And I watched that clip so many times. It's like,
Yeah.
what a bitch! Don't come on, man. Please don't. Please. He's just talking, bro. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, go ahead, Dame. How was your weekend?
Saturday night's main event happened.
Yeah,
It was
Stephanie
a good
McMahon
finish.
was out there, right? I think.
Yeah, she was on the pre-show. She ain't really had nothing to do with the show, but
All right, I just been seeing clips on the internet.
But it was really uneventful if you ask me up until the main event. Nick Aldis interfered with Gunther and Sami Zayn versus Cody. I'm sorry, versus Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. So Nick Aldis got beef with Gunther, and they'll be fighting it at SummerSlam. Nick
Who?
Aldis is the general manager of SmackDown, by the way.
Oh, so
yeah.
he's doing like his like Teddy Long thing where he's like in the ring and shit now.
Yeah, but Nick Aldis used to be a wrestler for real, so yeah,
Okay,
it's pretty cool.
that sounds like a boring ass WWE event. I'm not gonna hold you. Sounds boring.
SummerSlam or this past
No,
week?
the past week. It sounds like it was very boring.
It definitely. That's why it was like 6 matches. I went straight to the last one, so it was uneventful. It did not move me.
Did
Um,
did Rakishi's daughter fight?
Who's Rakishi's daughter? Oh, no, I don't think she did.
Nah,
I don't think she did. I know you're talking about. No, I don't think she did. It's
Big
not
fan.
his actual daughter, but yeah.
yeah, big fan, big fan.
You're speaking of Pat McAfee hate. You can go back and watch Gunther versus Pat McAfee from last year's SummerSlam if y'all like. Just throwing that out there since SummerSlam is in a few weeks. Sunday, I did what you did Saturday, which was go see the Odyssey.
Yeah. Woo. Talk about it. Talk about it.
I'm not even going to do my girl a disservice by talking about it because she is the
Smart one.
bigger bookworm.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
you try to slip that shit in there. All right, it's cool. Whatever. But nah, she is the bigger book nerd, especially when it comes to Greek mythology, and so nah, it was great to watch it. I know the basics of it, but she was.
Oh, you
She
don't know
was
the
co-
story of Odysseus?
Yes, I know the story of Odysseus, but
Okay.
like she know everybody's side quests and characters, and
Oh.
okay. I was like, I caught all the basics of why this was happening, and yeah, like why it's called Odyssey. Like I know it's only
Yeah.
going to be one survivor, and I know he's about to come back to the crib and
Yeah.
smack him up. Basically, I know all of that, Helena Troy and all that other shit. But she was talking about these side characters. I was like,
Did she
did
like
not know
what did she rate the movie? Because we do that. We rate the movies after we see it. What did she say? What was her opinion on it?
I'll text her right now, and I'll get back with y'all. I'll text her right now.
Well, I think the Odyssey was a great movie. That was the highlight of my weekend was seeing the Odyssey, and I seen it in IMAX. So for those people out there that haven't seen Odyssey, watch it once, but you got to watch it twice. And if you do get to watch it twice, watch it in IMAX or watch it in 4DX. I'm actually looking for 4DX tickets because they said like when like the boats is hitting the water, like that shit you could feel like. I want to be in the trenches with Odysseus and them when they was hitting the waves, the water was hitting them, and it was. I want to be in the trenches. So I'm gonna look for 4DX tickets to see if I can go. But I seen that shit in IMAX, and that was the highlight of my week. It was 3 hours, but it didn't feel like a 3-hour
worth
movie.
it.
Yeah, it was very good. And to kind of hear that they didn't use any CGI in that movie.
I was just about to bring that up too, especially the pig scene.
The pig
I
scene was
like, yo, that's crazy.
And I talked to Ash, and I won't Ash my sister, and the overarching point of that whole tale is like the sins. You know what I'm saying? It kind of goes through, you know, your deadly sin, your 5 deadly sins, but it also addresses just journeys and what those are, what it looks like. It's a beautiful message. Shout out to Christopher Nolan. Shout out to Matt Damon. Matt Damon looked great. Like, he was ripped. Like, it was crazy. And you know, for him to kind of carry that story, had Anne Hathaway, Charlize, what's her name? Charlize Theron. Spider-Man was in it. Batman was in it. That shit was DC, Marvel. That was the only time we ever seen DC and Marvel
Dr. Dre was in it.
Dr. Dre was in it. The blind John Leguizamo. They had Travis Scott in it. And you know what's crazy is I wasn't mad at his part. I really wasn't.
I forgot that was Travis Scott. That shit was so... It didn't seem so out of place. And I would look for a reason to hate on Travis Scott, so...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him, but that was the first time where I was like, okay, this makes sense for him to be there. You ever heard the story of Odysseus? Devontae?
I went to school and did Latin for 7 years.
I don't know. I mean,
how was we supposed to know that, bro?
Right.
Damn.
Right.
I think we did talk about this when I said I took Greek for 2.
Yeah, and we said that you don't know no fucking Greek.
It was Itis Brutus.
It's the Oos. That's what you said.
Toos Boost.
See, Toos Boost. See, whatever.
He was in there looking to find a connection between that and football.
Is?
Achilles?
No, Achilles, the slave. I got my Latin books upstairs.
How does Greek and Latin go together? Like, what does that got to do with the other?
Achilles.
A lot of the stories kind of match up together.
Okay.
Is that his name? Right. Achilles?
What?
Anywho, my girl said 7.5 out of 10. I'm still pondering it and thinking about how it was shot. Maybe I'd even give it an 8.
Yo, y'all didn't see it in IMAX, and that's your fault. So the reason why she doesn't have a great review on it is because you chose to be cheap and you didn't take her to the IMAX movie. Tell her.
Okay, first and foremost, hold on. I know you in this economy. You're not talking about movie tickets was cheap. Let's start there.
No, they're
expensive. Popcorn, and we got popcorn when we went to the bitch.
Well, that's your.
So I don't understand.
That's where you went wrong. You never buy popcorn from the movie theaters. You buy snacks at Dollar Tree before you get to the movie theaters, and then you bring all that shit inside the movie theater. What are we talking about?
Allegedly.
We did buy snacks beforehand. I don't give a fuck about AMC over there. Like, they ain't worried about them.
Okay, and you bought popcorn. Okay, all right.
Yeah. I definitely got. I wasn't paying $30 for no M&Ms.
Do y'all bring drinks? Y'all bring drinks in too?
We had 8 right before we went, so we didn't get a drink this time.
Okay.
There was one time, yes, but we didn't.
Come on, man. Y'all giving it up too much.
Pause.
There was one time where there was
Did you get TV Pass shut down?
I did, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Yo.
You about to have AMC checking bags and shit.
Nah, I didn't do it last week, but that was my 30 seconds of love, was to these illegal streamers, bro. Like, you can't find an illegal stream at all no more. Not Stream East, not Buff Stream. They got all them shit seized, bro. But there was one time me and Ashley brought burgers in the movie theater. Like, you supposed to bring food in.
I mean, we usually bring snacks in, but a burger is crazy.
We put it in aluminum foil, and then when we got there, we unraveled it and ate that shit.
Hey, a fucking Baconator in Theater 12 is crazy.
They ain't had no Baconator.
Why not?
This is what y'all eat.
It was breakfast. It was breakfast.
I forgot my fault.
It was breakfast sandwiches.
It was an Arby's fish sandwich.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Spicy for her, non-spicy for you.
No. It was good,
2
though.
for $6.
That's fair. But it wasn't a fish sandwich. It was meat. It was Impossible burgers and like eggs and shit. Whole sandwich. When you open it, you could smell. You could smell like the everything bagel.
Crazy.
It was plant-based meat. You could smell the everything bagel. What do you mean? That's what it's called.
There's no such thing as meat that's plant-based.
All right.
You just ate. You ate
Where have
vegetables.
you been the past? Where
That's
have you
what
been the
it
past
is.
years?
That doesn't make any sense. I know that it's called that, but that's not. You ate a meatless burger.
Plant-based meat. Yes, it was plant-based, and it was
It
meat.
can't be meat if it's plants. That doesn't make sense.
It was plant-based. You plant-based. The base is plants. The what you want it to be is meat. Plant-based
Yo,
meat.
that's so crazy.
It's fucking carnivores.
All right.
Anyways,
That's crazy.
whatever. He's like the dude from the cave, man. Anyways, it was a good movie. You gotta watch it in IMAX. Tell your girl to leave her review pending until you see it in IMAX, and get tickets in the back or in the middle if you can. I won't lead you wrong. I might lie about you, but I'll never lie to you. I think that's how it goes.
I may tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie.
I might lie. I might lie about you, but I'll never lie to you.
Like to you,
I might lie about you, but I'll never lie to you. Hell yeah. That movie was
Then
good.
last episode you said I lie with people not.
exactly.
Come on.
Yo, I'm
might
so glad
I
you
might
brought
lie
that. Why
about
didn't
you,
I
but
have
I'll never lie to you. Yep.
to? All right.
I lie just to lie. I don't care if it's gutsy or not.
Sometimes.
This is crazy.
No, I'm just kidding. I am not a liar. But I'm glad everyone had a good weekend. Mr. Latin, you should definitely see the Odyssey with your lady, because it's rated R. Your kids won't be able to see it, but it's a good 3-hour movie to watch. I'm actually gonna try to find tickets either this week or next week and try to watch it again. It was that good. But yeah, y'all know what time it is.
It's time for another
Damien Changer. Acknowledge me.
Hold on, I just want to apologize. I was late on the acknowledgement because I'm trying to figure out this whole smoke detectors.
Sit here listening in the back.
Yeah, I was. I spaced out for a second because I asked my wife to unplug it.
I can't hear it for what it's worth. I can't hear it. I think he can only hear it. So
Yeah, nah, he in my head now because now I keep hearing it.
I'm in your head, son. I'm in your head. What do
All
we
right, my
got,
bad,
Dave?
Dave.
No, you good, bro. I've been trying to be tamer since some lost footage from a few weeks ago.
Fair enough. Thank God.
Whatever, bro. So we know the 5 pillars of this illustrious university is hate, 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 hate. And a few episodes ago, when we had C-Max, I asked the panel, how would y'all define hate watching? So I'm here to ask y'all today, have you ever felt bad hate watching? And when was that time? Devontae shaking his head. No, you never you never felt bad mid hate watch and be like, damn, throw in the towel, stop the count.
Nah.
I have. I just can't. I can't remember. I'm trying to put it together of when, because there's been moments. So I can't think of a specific moment right now. Maybe it'll come to me, but I do remember there's certain points in times where like I'm really cussing somebody out, like going crazy. This motherfucker, he fucking stinks. He fucking, and then I take a step back and I'm like, yo, like, but he's a good person. Like, you know what? This is what I felt when I felt bad about, and you probably won't believe it, but was Bam. When I watched Bam get that 83 points, and we watched the I watched the Wizards game and the highlight and shit. Yeah, like I was going off on him, but then like I just seen Bam, and I'm like, yo, like I don't really need to, like, what is my deal with Bam? I don't even know why I don't like Bam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no real reason where Bam never fucked my bitch. Bam never beat the team I like. Like, I don't even know why I don't like Bam. I think in that moment I was like upset that that he broke Kobe's record, and I was really digging into him. But I really think Bam is like a great guy, bro. Like, I can't even hold you. Like, he's a cornerstone and a really good player. But I felt bad about that most recently. And Caitlin Clark, and like there's a moment where I felt bad about hating on Caitlin Clark, and then I seen an interview and I was like, nah, it's justified. It was what was it? It was the first game she came back and they won, and then like I was seeing all the teams rally around her, and then I was like, maybe she's not that bad. And then I seen the interviews with her about getting teched, and I was like, nah, fuck that. So,
yeah, that's crazy because I said Bam was gonna be like Chris Bosh, but I think you still was hating him. You gotta play a Chris Bosh like role. Don't you ever compare him to Chris Bosh.
No, that's fair. But he's not. Like he's not. And you know what? Last week I felt bad that we were really digging into Justin Herbert like that. And that wasn't a hate watch, but it was just like hate team.
That was y'all.
We was digging.
Not me. That was y'all.
Yeah, that was you and Q.
Y'all.
No, but to be honest, I think we were going to the UConn game when you said that about Bam. We was in a car riding, and you was like, yo, he scored 83. I don't know how the hell he scored. It's 40 free throws. And he was like, but he not a bad dude, yo.
See?
But he not a bad dude. I remember we was on the highway. It was me, you, and my brother. But that made me think. So, yeah, kind of. Maybe one, and this was recent, when I said Caitlin Clark is Will Levis. Because I said, damn, Will Levis just caught a straight for no reason.
So bad that it made the montage. Okay.
That's probably it, though. Like, outside of that, nah. If I hate it, I hate it. I'm going to keep hating it. Oh, I got a story for y'all, too.
Hate watches?
Yeah.
Some of them
So
are...
you never been not one hate watcher. You're like, damn, I hate that this is happening to them. Like, I'm glad that they're getting beat like this, but not like this.
Oh.
Nah.
It's not a...
Okay.
It's not a hate watch, but it was a moment where I felt like this is fucked up. So watching the Cowboys lose to the 49ers in the playoffs, but it was Zeke Elliott's last season.
Yeah.
And they ran like
that fourth down play, or it was
bro,
that punt where it was just the quarterback in the center.
Bro, and he was hiking the ball, and I say, yo, this is I feel terrible, yo. I feel bad. And I love Zeke. I felt so bad watching that. Like, why the fuck is he playing center? And then I watched them blow him up and, like, knock him. And I said, yo, I felt bad about that shit.
Nah, see, I can't really think of one. Like, the last, like, real hate watch that I had was, like, Colorado State and Colorado. Because I ain't like that coach from Colorado State and how he was trying to do Deion and them.
Yeah.
But then when they got the brakes beat off of them, I was like, I wanted it to keep going. Like, I wanted the game to get extended. Because that was some great, like, the players, like, all in their face. Nah. And my recent hate watch was the Argentina game. Spain and Argentina.
I didn't feel bad, though. I didn't feel bad.
Oh, I didn't feel bad at all.
I didn't feel bad about them niggas.
Then that wasn't the question, so...
All I said is, well, kind of. The only person I felt bad for that I felt like actually was like playing was the goalie from Argentina.
Yeah, he was hooping.
He was
Like
working his ass off.
Yeah,
He was hooping. I ain't gonna hold you.
but they wasn't doing nothing for him. Spain was on offense the entire time.
Hey.
So, I mean, maybe him.
I don't know.
Speaking of that game, because that's part of my most recent, you made me think of something. I tweeted this, and I'll say it again for the record. If you're a recovering alcoholic, you had as many shots as Argentina did on Sunday in the final. So that's how bad Argentina played offense.
That was bad, bro.
It was not good. I looked at my girl, I was like, I think you had more shots today than Argentina. we went to 7-Eleven and we put a shot in our slushie. It was like, I think you had more shots today than Argentina did.
Hold on. You put the shots in the slushy in 7-Eleven?
No, when we got home.
Oh, okay.
I live right around the corner from 7-Eleven.
All right. I thought you was putting like. All right.
Nah, bro, I'm
Anyways.
not that much of a degenerate. Anyway,
I didn't know.
But-
My bad.
part of my hate watch where I'm like, I feel bad. It's like I hate floppers. I know Trey does too.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to activate that sleeper agent.
No,
I'm just saying.
no, that's bad.
I'm just saying. I hate floppers, whether it's basketball, whether it's soccer. And soccer, but that shit just be so egregious. And I be looking at it because the camera shot is so wide. I'm like, bro, get your ass up. Same way I talked about Joel Embiid. I ain't gonna hold you. I did feel bad after I rewatched the episode, but fuck him. Anywho, but I was like, get your asses up off that ground. Now, then they'll show the replay. I was like, he did jump kind of high. He did land kind of hard.
Are you talking about the Argentina game in specific?
Yeah, the Argentina Spain game.
The game where the dude he jumped and he like undercut him in the middle of the air. You know what play I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I felt the same way until
I
I
was like,
rewatched it.
Damn. Okay, yeah.
Why
that's
is
bad.
Katie?
That shit look like
that's not
fucking
a
hurt.
card. You don't get no card for that.
I was
Because
like, where's the
that
fucking-
seemed intentional.
That was
Yeah.
no. That didn't seem intentional. That was
It
intentional.
was intentional.
And I think
Well,
that
that's
was
what
number,
I'm saying.
I think that was number
card.
5, wasn't it? That
It
that
was.
Yo, he was. Oh my god, bro.
He was a menace.
Yo, that was crazy, bro. That was insane. But no, I did. I felt bad for him too. Damn, That's a great question, Dame.
Yeah, I know. That's why y'all entrusted me with this segment. I also think, for me, hate watches. I think there are certain times where I'm like, I do look at Caitlin Clark and I be like, you're so much better than this. And then her fans come out and then I'm like, never mind, I'm justified. Because I've said on the record, like 3 episodes now, this will make episode 3, when she stops whining and shuts the fuck up, she's a dog. And of course, as soon as I say that last week, she drops 45. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yeah, she's fucking it up like Charles Barkley. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, I hate it. So I just, oh my god. Anywho, who else? It was somebody else. Oh, C.J. Stroud, the playoff game that they lost. Was it the Patriots?
Yeah, where he threw 5 turnovers.
Yeah. I was watching that with my girl, and I was just like, I looked over. I was like, babe, this not even fun no more. Like,
that was
I know I
secondhand
hate
embarrassment.
him. It was. I was like, I'm not even a fan of him. I'm just like, I'm like, the fact that I had to feel bad because the Patriots are the team that is doing this to you and that makes it even worse, bro. I'm like, God. And then that Texans defense, I've said so many times, is so nasty in a good way that I'm like, this is just not. It's not fun to hate watch, man. Please have a better performance than this, especially since he had a stinker the previous weekend against the Steelers, and they still won that game somehow. So I'm like, this is just. It feels like bull.
I got one.
What's up?
Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury.
Ooh.
Because Deontay Wilder was talking big money, and I was like, man, yo, this dude think he like
Cash shit.
he's it, yeah. But when Tyson Fury was whooping his ass, oh man, I was like, yo, just call it. Just
Yeah,
call
throwing
it.
the towel.
Just call it.
He had
Like you could tell he wasn't ready. Yeah.
I remember. Are you talking about the fight where he came out with the fucking Wakanda mask and shit?
Yeah,
That big ass heavy. I felt
It was like
bad, too.
the second. I think it was the second fight.
It was the second fight.
Because I remember this dude was over my house. He kept saying, "Yo, he ain't got no legs. He ain't got no legs."
And he did it because he was wearing all that heavy shit for no reason. It didn't make no sense. But I also think he had a rehydration clause. So I'm not sure if that added to it. And I don't know if that's true, but it would make sense if it is. Aaron Rodgers, bro. That's one. When I'm thinking about football, I hated him. Because, you know, Packers always kill the Cowboys. So, like, when he finally went to the Steelers, the first year he got hurt with the Jets, then he went to the Steelers. He played the next year, then he went to Steelers. I was hate watching all season. But then I realized he's not really like a problematic dude. Like he's just himself.
Okay.
That's a problem.
But like I guess what I'm saying is I didn't like Aaron Rodgers because of what he did to the Cowboys. But like when you look at the totality of like the scrutiny he gets, what the fuck does he do? Like he just
Time out.
He got Whoa.
What does
yeah,
what
you
does Lamar
first.
do? What does Jalen do? What I mean, name all these quarterbacks.
no,
They don't do
You know
nothing
what?
either, and it's the same thing.
I know, but what I'm saying is my disdain for him is like, what did he actually do to make people that mad? Like, what did he
His
do?
discount
own
double
family
check.
doesn't even like him.
So sometimes you don't like your own family members. That ain't wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, man.
No, he be.
That's
nah,
like that draft day meme, that draft day movie where he's like, his own friends didn't show up to his birthday party.
His birthday party, yeah. No, but that's dead ass him. Like he's really smart. Like I've seen, you've ever watched him on Celebrity Jeopardy? That dude is like really smart. He went to Cal Berkeley, like whatever. But his own family don't even like him. He just in the off season he just goes into a cave and does lines like a movie script. So I just.
But what is wrong with that? What is wrong with someone doing that for like their own personal thing? Like,
Okay, so if I was doing lines like a movie script before we got on this show, exactly, he's already laughing about it. You see what I'm
do we
saying?
know?
Like,
I know he does ayahuasca. We know he does coke. Or you're allegedly saying he does cocaine. Is that what you're saying?
Yo, you
yes,
reach it.
that's why I said it like that. Allegedly.
Breaking news. Dame says Aaron Rodgers does cocaine. All right. Allegedly does cocaine. All right.
For sure. Allegedly.
I don't know. I don't like Aaron Rodgers either, though. I think that's universal. Like a lot of
But
people
why?
don't like him.
Why? What has he done? He's not like Tom Brady. Like
I
Tom
think
Brady
it's-
was a dick.
Well, yeah. See, so like I would hate watch Tom Brady. I don't know why. LeBron, I hate watched him for a long time. I think it was. I don't know. The better you are, people just got a reason to hate you for no reason. I mean, because when I started thinking about it after, it was like, yo, why do I not like this dude? Like, you become a villain just to become like, this is kind of like a good story. You know what I mean? So
Here it
Yeah.
is. The tweet from a while ago that was making me laugh. It says, Mahomes, and this is in 23. Mahomes out here about to win his second ring on a bad ankle, and my quarterback in a cabin with no power somewhere smoking crack.
oh, you want to talk about hate watch?
I don't think he was
I don't-
smoking crack.
I don't
Come
think he
on.
actually, but I was just being
No.
facetious about
That's
the,
funny, though.
the lines like a movie script because I was thinking about that tweet.
Smoking
Like-
crack.
So there is one that I feel bad about. Then it would be Patrick Mahomes because I go up against him like a bunch of times, and it's like, why do I not like him? Because we face him twice, but
Right.
it's because he's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like when he's getting his ass whooped, I feel bad because I'm
Yeah, it
like,
looks
yo, he's not a bad dude at all.
No.
Or at least it doesn't seem like it.
His family is, but he's not.
We've never heard it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, he's gonna be in
I don't
isolated
even think you had to
event
put
soon.
allegedly from that.
Nah,
That's
for real.
fact.
Like, it's public record, actually.
He about to get away from all of
That
them
is
in
a
a hot
fact.
minute. Don't
That's
you
why he
worry.
want to go back on. That's why he want to go back on the field. He hate his family. So
I mean, rumors are they're getting a divorce. So
oof.
Didn't he just
Yeah,
have
that's-
another kid?
I'll tell you what, Devontae.
Eh? Fuck them kids.
If Patrick Mahomes before the season is divorced playing against y'all, nigga,
Be careful.
He
Good
might-
luck with that.
he might put up 100 points.
He might throw for a kilometer against y'all if that happens. 'Cause
Why you
y'all are the
laughing,
ones who
Trey?
took him out. Y'all are the ones who took him out. So he might throw a kilometer on y'all.
I think he. Yo, stop laughing, yo.
All right, so we on the same page.
Yeah, bro. Damn, making the spot hot.
No, not at all. I just want to let you know he knows.
No, he don't. Dave don't know what's going on right now. He's lost.
I can guarantee you because I saw. That's why I was laughing.
Nah, Dave didn't see nothing. What'd you hear, Dave?
The notepad didn't hear nothing.
Oh, this.
Oh, that's crazy.
Damn, just when I thought we were gonna get away with it.
I don't know why you did. I don't know why you thought that.
That was probably the smoothest one. I can't even hold you.
Nah, when you said it, like I ain't catch it at first, but then I just saw his arm slowly move, and I said,
He'll let you get it out. Fucking random.
Yeah. Yeah, you put it on the bottom of the screen, so
You like that,
for
right?
sure. Yeah, I did fuck with it. Fuck with it.
And the timing was exactly when
Exactly right.
Yeah. I didn't line. So that's why I wanted y'all to see it. And this is like breaking the fourth wall. But when I did it accidentally. So I didn't put it there on purpose. When y'all both grabbed the pen and y'all both were like that, it just timed out that way. I didn't do that on purpose. So I was like that was kind of genius. Anyways, we know what time it is. Everybody knows what time it is. It is time.
Oh man, hey, man, you corny.
Over or under still an hour and 40 minutes.
I ain't messing with you because you can end the show whatever you want.
Exactly.
Hit that shit at 1:39:59. Boop. All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, 30 seconds. The clock is ticking. Let's go.
All right, my 30 seconds is going. Whoever number 5 is on Argentina, Leandro, whatever his name is. Yo, like being a sore loser is crazy work, bro. Like, I mean, all the flopping that they do in soccer as is. This dude is like pushing people for no reason while the dude's on the ground, and then at the end you just start a fight. You just won a World Cup back in 2022. You have Copa America championships in 21 and 24. Now you just cost your team like $10 million. Or at least that's what I heard.
Yeah, no, you're right. His name is Leandro Paredes.
I would have put hands on him because
He just was doing a bunch of different things. Like, what was going on?
You ain't see in the beginning where somebody had fell at midfield and he just shoved the dude, the ref, like right there, and he just kept doing it.
Yeah,
it was like number 24 and him was going back and forth, and I'm like, like this dude's wilding out.
I'm gonna show the people right now.
Bro, I would have put hands on him. I would have put hands on this dude because ain't no grown man going reach over another grown man and put hands on my neck. That's crazy. That's nasty work.
Yeah, he was wilding out. This was him the whole. Is this new? This ain't new.
No, that's at the end of the game.
That's it right there?
Yeah, they gave him a 5.
Hold on. Who's this dude right here? Hold on. Who's this dude?
Yo.
That's number 5.
Oh, that's number 5 that put him in the joint like that? I got to run that back. Damn, Yoki,
look, that's 5. And then this dude's trying to chill. And look.
I seen that move before. Nah. I seen this move before, yo. Argentina as a whole, dirty as hell. I seen the hug. Oh, yo, I'm trying to help you out. Throw you to the ground move. Hell yeah. Yeah. And then 5 getting at him.
He was like that the whole game, though.
I mean,
whole game he's trying to fight because they're losing. And now you cost yourself $10 million.
You want him on your team. It's like Draymond Green, right? Like, if he's on your team, good. And he might cost you something. But if he's not on your team, he's a terrible player.
There ain't in no sport am I gonna let another grown man grab me by the neck. That's a wild statement in itself.
Yeah, he yoked him.
So for that to happen, nah.
That was crazy.
He gotta die.
Damn.
I'm saying if that was me.
Yeah,
if that was me. Yeah, it's a wrap. It is a wrap.
That was crazy though. He was also playing dirty as hell the whole shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was
and I'm
crazy.
not trying to clarify. That's a fact. If this dude would have put his hands on me, it would no, not allegedly. This is fun fact of the day. Ain't no grown man putting their hands around my neck. And then think they're gonna back up. A ref ain't stopping that one. There would have been a lot more fines.
I wish I found a clip where the dude jumped in the air and he like sideswiped. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna play it right after. Let me see. Hold on. Keep talking. I'm gonna find this.
Oh, you know what? And just to piggyback off that 30 seconds, I know this went a little long. Spain Trump getting on the stage with Spain like if America won the championship. Hold on, because there's more to this. Just to follow it up after they tried to pull him off, and he waits till the like basically like confetti goes up and they celebrating. For the next day, for him to be like, "We're no longer doing trade with Spain."
Oh, for real?
Dude, that's crazy. He said they're terrible partners, y'all. Like, so you celebrating with the national team that just won the World Cup, and then the next day you come out and be like, "Yeah, we're no longer trading with Spain."
Bro, I know we can't
work.
say this about Dame's commander-in-chief, but he has dementia. Sorry. I know what dementia looks like. He has dementia, bro, and it just is what it is. We complained about Sleepy Joe. What's worse? Oh, you gonna make me say it, yo. What's worse? Someone who has dementia and is a pedophile, or someone who just has dementia?
Yeah. They're both bad.
What made you go with that verse?
I'll take the one. I'll take the one who has dementia. If you're asking me.
All right, bro.
Both
All
got
right,
friendly.
bro. All right, bro.
But tell me how nasty that is to celebrate with a team and then be like, you know what, y'all country. I think he embarrassed. To be honest, I think he got embarrassed.
He's embarrassed because they clipped him out of the picture. Did y'all see like when they raised it? They just cropped him out. Like, dog, get the fuck off the stage. This is not an American award. Get off the stage. He don't even do that in the NFL or the NBA. So that just goes to show you like
The state
dementia.
that we're in.
Yeah. All right, Dame, you're 30 seconds. What do we
All
got
right.
on the clock?
I forgot to mention this last time when we had company, but that bald ass nigga from Norway got on the news talking about he's not gonna roll with the rest of the Norwegian fans because they sailed across the Atlantic. Nigga, if you don't just fucking roll your ass back home, nigga, y'all lost, bitch ass nigga. Secondly, Lamine Yamal, cardio kid. All on the Telemundo promos talking about this is the guy and whatever the fuck they said. 1 goal across 8 matches. No assist. Like, bro, you're just doing cardio throughout the World Cup. Talking about yeah, let me. No, he's not gonna score. I've been watching all these matches. He's not scoring. I watched him not score the whole time. So nah, he's not next.
And it was very disappointing too because like every commentator was talking Lamine Yamal. He's the greatest player. He didn't do shit
At all.
He didn't do shit, yo.
Oh, he
He
finally
didn't
won
do
a
shit.
World Cup.
Hey yo,
Yeah, okay.
and shout out. I'm not gonna say your wife's name on camera, Devontae, but she owes some money. Nah, I ain't gonna say much. She owes.
Oh, yeah, I was pissed off with that. Yeah, not gonna lie though, yeah. Lamine Yamal, yeah, you sound like fucking.
Lamine Yamal.
You sound like Gustav from fucking Ratatouille.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, I'll pay those two. I
It's
don't care.
Cool. We're still under anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, we got one more.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
I reached
it.
my quota. I'm done for the day.
Lamine Yamal. I think Dame called him Yamin Yamal. Yamin.
Yeah, I did. I was just hating the whole time. Like, cause they kept getting hype. Like, Lamine Yamal, he's gonna, it went into
He's
the
gonna
7th
pass.
row.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a Zach Wilson pass. That shit just went to the 7th row for no reason. So, I just don't understand what the hype was about. And you're
I don't
telling
even
me,
know if
okay,
he took shots like that.
He didn't. He
didn't.
He didn't.
Neither did Argentina, but I know he did it. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as someone who you're trying to get me to tune in, right? Like, if I'm trying to get y'all to tune in to WrestleMania like I was, right? I'm trying to just hype up the people who I know are going to put on the show. So
Yeah.
of course we're acknowledging the tribal chief. Like, we're going to talk about Obafemi. We're going to talk about these stars that I know are going to bring
Produce.
a show.
Yeah.
Produce, exactly. So you're telling me I'm watching the Telemundo commercials, and you're saying like, okay, like you got Spain versus Argentina coming up. Okay, Lamine Yamal, Lionel Messi. Okay, I've seen Messi. Like, and my parlays have seen Messi. and what he can do. I'm not talking about this past Sunday. I'm just talking about just in general over the course of the tournament. If y'all both have played 8 matches, the fuck have you been doing, Lamine?
Yeah.
Like I just
Nothing. He's
yeah.
been a
So I like,
distraction.
yeah, I'm invested this whole time because y'all kept saying this man's name, and I'm like, all right, bet. Where's it?
Yeah,
It's not
no.
happening. So no, I'm cool on him. I'm cool on him. Whatever. Fucking fraud. I don't care if he is 19. Number 19 and age 19.
I'll
Fuck him.
tell you
Fraud.
what. I'll tell you what. When he's he'll be 20. Excuse me, he'll be 23. He'll be 23 by the time the next World Cup happens. He better show something. Because Mexico, Brazil, them countries is on their ass. Spain ain't gonna be able to do what they did. So we gonna see what happens.
I ain't worried about Lamine Ronaldo. I ain't worried about it.
Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal.
Whatever, man.
All right, let me do my 30 seconds. All right, so my 30 seconds of hate goes towards England and France. Come on, guys. I know you're playing for third place, but this is the sport you signed up for where they accept third places. At least put in some fucking effort. That's the least you could do. Last 15 seconds. It actually doesn't go to ESPN because we're going to talk about it. It goes out to Keon Cookie Coleman. You still don't have the right to talk about Cam Newton. You didn't do shit. You can laugh all you want, but the facts are the facts. Cam Newton has an established career, and your ass might be out the picture by next year. So at the end of the day, Cam Newton said what he said, and he didn't say it on ESPN. He said it on his own platform. So for you to be focused on Cam Newton being fired at ESPN tells me the type of season you're going to have. And you know what type of season you're going to have, Keon Cookies Coleman? You're not going to have one because you're going to be replaced. Because whoever they drafted with Khalil Shakur and DJ Moore and James Cook and Mike Davis or Ray Davis, whatever the fuck his name is, all of those people are going to get more playing. Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, all those players are going to get more catches on the year than you, and you will be out of a job by next year. And I'm not even a Cam Newton fan like that. But the point still remains the same. You were dancing on the field as a healthy scratch before a game. You fucking suck. Yeah. All right.
Fair.
Whew. Yeah.
Josh Palmer.
He's gonna be fifth on that depth chart.
Yeah.
So you have DJ Moore, right? You got Khalil Shakur is gonna be the 2. Who's the 3? Josh Palmer's gonna be the 3rd. Who's the 4th? Who's the 4th on that roster? Keon Cookies Coleman.
Hold on, let me see.
And shame on ESPN. While you figure that out, shame on ESPN. Shame. Fucking shame. Shame.
Damn. It's a lot of shame.
They have Merkel Hardman. Yeah, he's not going to see the field.
Yeah,
I'm actually
he's not
looking.
The field. He's not even in the top 3. You got Hardman, whoever Skylar Bell is.
See you later, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I earned that one. Get the
You
mess
did.
out of here. Yeah.
You did.
I don't give a damn. Fuck him.
In honor of the end of it, that's a stoppage time, right?
Yeah, I was way past time of shot, but it's cool. It's cool.
We're in
Fuck
the
him.
PKs.
All right, so let's get into.
Yeah. Yo, how you laughing at somebody? How you hating from outside the club? You can't even get in.
Yo, and that honestly,
that shit's crazy though. That's a fact on this one.
No, you're right. You're absolutely
that shit is
right.
crazy.
Which is why I don't get it. You still have to work hard to play, and you're not good in the first place. You're not even fast.
You know what, yo? Like
That's crazy.
people be playing with Cam. They forgot that he's nice. He
Cam
was nice
Newton,
in college. He was nice in the NFL for a while before
Cam
he
Newton
finally
is
kind
a
of
Hall
fell
of
off.
Fame player. Is he? Did he get
Yeah.
inducted?
No,
Nah,
Not yet,
nah.
right? He was it 10 years removed or something like that.
5 years removed.
5 years.
Yeah, but I
Cam
wouldn't
will
be
be in the Hall of
surprised.
Fame.
They're gonna do him dirty.
I don't think he'll make it.
Nah,
think
they're
he-
gonna do him dirty.
Yeah.
He's
I
one of
think he had
Carolina's
enough.
best quarterbacks.
Listen,
Well,
and this is coming from
I
from
guess that doesn't matter.
So like Phillip Rivers will make it in there, even
Oh,
though
my
Cam
gosh.
Newton. Listen, promise you. Listen, and I don't agree with this. Phillip Rivers will make it in there, never having been to a Super Bowl. Cam Newton been to a Super Bowl, had a tough match,
And he won an MVP.
and was transcending,
Yeah,
like a
MVP.
transcendent. Yeah, and I bet you Phillip Rivers gets in there and Cam Newton doesn't. Just off of optics, because they don't like somebody that's loud. That's 100%.
Well, they don't like Cam Newton's dumbass hats. Like, he got to chill. If maybe he had a better hat selection.
Tom Brady was wearing Uggs.
Yeah, but he's on ESPN,
Come on,
and this is
man.
probably why ESPN laid him off. Like, you can't be on ESPN with them dumbass hats, bro. You got to have a little bit of decorum, bro. Just wear
That-
your dreads. Just wear your
Come
dreads.
on, man.
Wear your dreads.
Come on. You can't have your own style.
All right, bro.
You
Let me
gotta
show
get
you the
disciplined
style.
for your own style.
Dog, this is ESPN we're talking about. That's like going to work dressed up like you went to the club, bro. It don't work that. And then putting on a blazer like that negates the fact that you're wearing a dumbass hat. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
That's crazy work.
Let me
They
see if
got
I
an
can just find
agenda.
one.
Didn't the Panthers have something against Cam too, where they took down all his
Yeah,
stuff?
they weren't fucking with him.
Come on, man. He not making it into no Hall of Fame, and I mean that's a shame. Because to be honest, before there was these Kyler Murrays or the Josh Allens and the Lamars, there was Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Cam Newton was the closest thing we got to Mike Vick at one point. So
I don't know about Mike Vick, but the closest thing
yeah,
probably to
meaning
Randall
like
Cunningham.
running. Yeah, running wise, he was just more power than anything.
Yeah, you can't go on ESPN.
He was Josh
looking
Allen
like this,
before
bro.
Josh Allen. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you can't do this. That doesn't work on ESPN, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, he looked like one of the reggaeton trolls from the movie Troll.
And I can't say that about Cam. I fuck with Cam, but you can't
Nah, he a
cut the
cool
hole
dude,
out
man.
of the top of a fedora and call it a style.
I feel like they hating on my boy, yo.
Oh man, black people are great, man. Only a black person. Oh man. Anyways, let's tackle some what the tucks. I don't have too much today, but I do want. Devontae's always talking about PEDs. All right, just explain this one. Explain this one. This gentleman here, you see this guy?
Yep.
He said he did 1,000 burpees a day or whatever.
Damn, what's up with this dude legs? He ain't got no legs.
He doesn't, right? This dude right here, right? I guess he
Yeah.
was a, whatever.
these are
Chop
his
that in
legs.
half.
This is him now. This is him now.
Oh, no.
This is him now. What is that?
That's AI.
Nick,
That's AI. That looked like AI.
I didn't say it, Dame.
I know you
say
did it. That's why the pen ain't in my hand.
That's PEDs, man. That's PEDs, man. What do you want me to tell you? Who is this
Hey,
kid?
listen.
I don't know who this
Alright,
is
bro.
either. It does look like Wiz. This could be an AI clip. I don't know.
That's definitely AI, yo. That shit look
All
like
right,
AI.
bro. All right, bro.
Damn, am I tripping?
Egregious. No, you're not tripping. I'm just like, this is just all
What
egregious.
in 1 year? In 1 year, you talking about?
Off
you got
of
that big?
burpees, bro. Stop playing with me, man.
I gotta. Someone has to fact check if that's an actual real person. SIU. I don't know where he was, but anyways, this
I got
is
a
the real-
question though. Hold on.
Sure.
Because are we gonna
Shoot.
get in trouble when we start talking about college football next year? And there's a dude named Noah, Knigga.
white dude.
Kanega.
Yep.
Noah nigga. No, it's nigga. His name is Noah nigga. And his parents knew that by naming him Noah and their last name being Knigga. That is crazy.
So what happens then, Dave? Because what if I'm just gonna be referring to him throughout?
That's a loophole.
Okay,
Loophole
this-
Larry.
No, it's not loophole, Larry. And here's why. The Kanega is trash. So there's no reason to be talking about him in the first place.
Oh, that was fire.
Yeah, I mean he does play at Eastern Michigan.
Like
so,
Eastern
I mean,
Kentucky or Eastern Michigan or something like
Yeah,
that.
we're
There's no
never
reason.
gonna- we're
First
never
of
gonna talk
all,
about Eastern
stop
Michigan.
that.
Oh, yeah, we gotta have to
like
cover
there's no
the-
reason to be talking about the MAC.
Yeah, we gonna have to cover the MAC.
There's
play
no
on
reason to be
Wednesdays.
talking about Eastern Michigan, bro.
Yeah,
What?
I know,
Stop
I know.
playing with me.
CCSU used to be in the MAC, but I don't think they're in the MAC anymore, right? They're
They're in the NEC.
Oh yeah, that's right. But they used to be in the MAC a while ago, I think. Because they used to play. It used to be. Bryant. I think Bryant was in the MAC at one point, or maybe they were always NEC. I don't know. I'm just rambling, guys. Anyways, this is the
Yeah,
real.
keep going.
What the tuck? Huh?
Keep
Keep
trying
going.
to hit the over. Keep going.
I mean, I'll just say the service went bad. What do you do in this situation? So this is stuck. So firefighters in Kansas City. I'll let you guys just kind of see it.
Bro, come out. You got nothing out there.
I guess I have to say it for the people who listen to the podcast. This is a video of a guy who is stuck in a porta potty, and he was stuck in there for hours. Where in the porta potty? Not inside of there, but he was stuck inside a porta potty toilet, and firefighters had to cut him out.
Watch your fucking self. Get it way back. We're gonna cut all the way down. Get way back.
All right, I'm gonna skip forward. I need to see how they got him out.
Hey, shit. Lean forward. Put your hands down. No, other way.
Push it the other
Other
way.
way.
There you go.
Lean forward. I ain't listening to shit. Lean forward. Put your hands down. No, I'm not listening. Put your head through the thing like you were when you first showed up.
So look, they're arguing with the dude in the porta potty. Here we go.
Put your head through the hole. No, lean your head through the hole, cuz. I'm the dumb fuck while sitting in a fucking urinal. That's real smart to say. Get out of there. There you go. Now take your left arm. Take my left arm. Put it straight up. Put it straight up. Bro, put that arm up. No.
I fear that this is a black person. It looks and sounds like one, and I hope I'm wrong, but I'm fast forwarding it, guys. Let's.
Put it back a little. Come on. Hey, I can't. Watch your head, okay?
Do you like cold Vicks that you can put under your nose?
Don't move.
We'll never know if he got out. That's crazy, yo.
Oh, hold on. Nope. Here it is. Here's the follow-up. I'm going to hate this when I do the edit, but it's all good. Here's the follow-up for the gentleman. We don't get a clear sight on what the gentleman is, but how do you gentlemen feel about this wonderful situation?
You know how they make the spoofs, like, you know how the Wayans brothers make the spoofs? I feel like this is like a spoof of, like, it. Stuck in a porta potty.
The porta potty
You see his
version?
little hands come out. Like, yo, what is this, yo? That look crazy, man.
That was wild. How would y'all I guess
Wait.
the question is, how would y'all react or act
It
if
was
you
you,
seen this?
Devontae.
What did I say this time? Damn, man.
Getting his hands out of the fucking porta potty. That was your quote.
Yeah.
Damn, I did say that?
Yeah. See?
Man, I really gotta watch myself because I don't even be hearing it coming. Oh, pause.
What made you go with that verse?
That's okay, I do, so don't you worry about it. That's why I'm here.
Whoa!
I hear the words, bro.
Pause.
I hear the words, bro.
Yo.
All right, go ahead.
Yo, Devontae, did you send me a video of the big dude eating butter?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna play it then because yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't. I don't think I sent it to Dave. Did you see the
Okay.
one I sent you and Ash
Where he was eating
with
butter.
the lady on the cruise line?
No. Recently?
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't see it. I'll look at it though because I think you sent it today or yesterday, one or two. Anyways,
Yesterday.
okay, so now I definitely didn't see it because I was fucking. I think what you said. Anyways, side conversation. Dame,
Yo.
tell us a little bit about how you would handle this situation. So I'm gonna read it to both of y'all, but I had to say Dame to kind of pivot, so we can go to our last what the tuck. So, a New Jersey construction worker secretly claimed a $24 million lottery jackpot ticket without telling his coworkers. Not a bad thing, right? He had been buying tickets together with them as a group for years. He told them he was taking this. He told them he was taking time off of work for a foot injury, and he actually quit to collect his winnings. And a year later, they found out. Americo Lopez was a Portuguese immigrant living in Elizabeth, New Jersey. He worked as a construction worker and had been buying Mega Millions lottery tickets every week as part of a 5-man work syndicate with his colleagues for years. In November 2009, he claimed a $38.5 million jackpot and chose the lump sum payout of $24 million after taxes. For nearly a year, none of his co-workers know what happened to him. Then one of them discovered the truth. Lopez had claimed the ticket and he never provided. So the 5 people sued. They provided in court their long-standing arrangement, and each person ended up leaving with $4 million. How would you gentlemen handle this situation if you were pooling money together every single month for years with a coworker and they ran off on the plug? And to make it even worse, I'm just gonna show you like their interactions. Like this is them.
5 men celebrated with lunch on Wednesday after a New Jersey court decided a 6th member of their lotto pool owed them $20 million.
It feels wonderful. It's a great weight lifted off our shoulders.
In a lawsuit, the men accused their former friend, Americo Lopez, of trying to keep all of a $77 million jackpot for himself. The 6 men hit the jackpot in 2009 after contributing to a Mega Millions lottery pool for years. But according to the lawsuit, Lopez, who regularly bought the tickets, hid the good news from his friends.
I'm very surprised, and I don't want to believe it because I consider him as a friend.
That's when we started puzzling things together. How come he didn't tell us? Why was he hiding so many things from us? Why was he so shady about everything? And we started, putting the puzzle together. 1 + 1 + 1. Wait a minute, something's wrong.
Lopez tried to convince a jury in Union County, New Jersey, that the winning ticket was a side bet.
How would you gentlemen handle this situation?
First of all, the one who found out got too much time on his hands. Like, because they're trying to figure out how to articulate this, right?
You wouldn't be
Wait, what?
You wouldn't be fucking confused why the motherfucker that we've been buying lottery tickets with for the last 6 years just up and disappeared and we don't hear from him?
No, I'm saying, like, I guess because I'm trying to get all the details of the story, and it's like, I understand the whole, they had been buying lottery tickets for 6 years or whatever as a pool, to my understanding. But then the guy who basically hit the jackpot, he was like, "Oh, I got a foot injury." Like, okay, like that just seems all right, whatever. But like, no, hold on. Like a foot injury, like without understanding the whole dynamic, and I'm not gonna go read the whole trial, just off of the basic information that you just gave me, a foot injury. That seems like all right. That seems like a decent plot. Like especially you just showed me a picture of him, so that a foot injury definitely seems plausible for him.
Tuh.
So, I'm gonna just leave it at that. But how did he manage to hide this for a year? Like, what was he spending reckless money on? That's what I mean. Like, I guess I should have phrased it that way. Like, what did you do for them to put two and two together? Because I always joke with my mom and my friends. I'm like, if I ever hit the lottery, I won't say anything, but there will be signs. And the joke is, I will go buy Five Guys at the airport because both of those things are very expensive as a standalone.
Hold on.
Don't.
With your money, you would buy Five Guys in the airport?
Well,
in the airport?
Joke there, yes. But I'm saying that's the joke there because both of them are very expensive. Five Guys by itself is expensive. Airport food is expensive. Buying Five Guys at the airport is fucking expensive. That's what I'm saying.
There's a Five Guys in your airport?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Hold on.
My fault. My fault.
What the hell?
I forgot.
No. I'm judging you because why would you buy a Five Guys in the airport?
To get more money. What do you mean?
I'm not saying that. No. I'm not saying I'm going to buy the establishment of Five Guys. I mean, I'm going to go to lunch at Five Guys.
Oh, that's crazy. Come on, man.
Nah,
I wouldn't think you was rich for that.
This nigga's crazy. I would not think he was rich. He went to go buy a Five Guys meal at the goddamn airport. I don't think he just as broke as everybody else flying through this bitch. What are you talking about?
Okay, so you're not understanding how expensive Five Guys is by itself. And you're not understanding how expensive airport food is by itself.
A millionaire, Five Guys, eating lunch at Five Guys in the fucking
Guess what, guys?
You're not understanding, bro.
I thought you meant you was going to buy it. Not, I'm going to buy it.
No. He's about to buy a franchise? I think that's dumb. But hey, whatever. But he's talking about buying lunch? What is it, $100?
Who the fuck is buying $100 lunches every fucking day, first of all?
You had me confused on that too.
Damn, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna accept slander from someone who can't spell illustrious. I'm not gonna accept slander from someone who can't spell illustrious.
Dave.
So let's start there. No, you started that shit.
No, that's fine. Dave, that's crazy. That can't be a dream of yours to buy lunch at Five Guys in the airport.
You know what? This lets me know that the literacy crisis in Connecticut, as low as it is.
All right, my bad.
I ain't gonna lie, you had lost me on that one, though. Yo, he trying to get more money. That's smart. Yo, he said, no, literally, I'm gonna buy.
Are y'all done?
Yo,
most people go on like some fancy lunch. Let me get that burger. Throw them extra fries in the bag.
Ooh, I'm gonna get a double stacker today. Oh shit! Hey, when you said the franchise, I thought that was dumb. But when you said you were gonna buy
Oh man!
Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. I don't know where I had to get you back at, but that was crazy. Anyways, that would be your sign.
No,
Continue.
because if I'm doing it every day, and that's not a part of my regular routine, that's what I'm trying to get at. It's just y'all niggas is too ignorant to understand that.
Why Five Guys, Dame? Though why Five Guys? Of all places,
because
it is expensive. It is expensive.
And
nigga,
airport
so
food
is
is
Ruth Chris.
expensive. I don't care enough to go to Ruth Chris every day though.
Oh man, you about to make me say the N-word. I gotta stop.
Say it. I'll say it with you. No, I'll pay the pound with you. I'll pay the pound with you.
No, I ain't gonna lie though, that was confusing. When you said, "Oh, I'm gonna get it at the airport," and I'm gonna buy Five Guys, I said, "Oh, that's smart, y'all. That's expensive."
It kept going down because at first I thought he said he was gonna buy a Five Guys in an airport, and then he said a Five Guys in an airport. Then he said lunch at Five Guys in the airport.
Yo, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna eat it. Wait, what? Hey,
point is,
but to be honest though,
all right, I'm done laughing.
that's good on you though, because that show you'll be fiscally responsible.
but that's the point I'm trying to make. Like,
Okay.
if
I'm
y'all
sorry.
know,
Let's
but
go
I'm saying like
serious.
okay, so let's say we're in a pot together, right? And I start doing things outside of my norm, and you're like, okay,
we would
you
know.
never, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what I'm saying. That's the joke I'm trying to make here. Like, oh, I'm going to do something stupid that's going to add up. Like,
Can I just say,
what's up?
you going to buy Five Guys for lunch would never throw me off.
If y'all never heard me talk about,
Unless I'm tracking you somehow, like,
put it like this.
there's that damn airport again.
Oh my god.
No, this is how I know y'all are full of shit, right?
This is going over. This is going over now.
No, this is how I know y'all are full of shit, right? Because I said to you, well, I sent in the group chat one day, I was like, oh, I placed a parlay. Trey was like, no, the fuck you didn't. That's how little I don't gamble, right? As soon as I said, oh, I'm about to I placed a parlay, Trey was like, no, the fuck you're not. My girl was like, yeah, that's crazy. So if I start doing things like that are never in my routine, if you know that I do these consistent things all the time, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to keep going to these expensive ass places to go get something to eat. Eventually, you're going to be like, this motherfucker doesn't even gamble like that. Damn sure not as much as Trey does. Now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden he has. Oh, now y'all are not laughing no more because now you're seeing what I'm talking about.
Yeah, did you hit the lottery? Because now I do see what you're talking about. Because you worse than me right now.
But that's the point I'm making. If y'all niggas was so literate enough, like y'all would have got
Hold on. He not answering the question though.
It don't matter no more. Y'all laugh, remember? It don't matter no more.
Have you been to Five Guys recently?
Right.
I went to
This motherfucker hit a parlay. Huh? Where'd you go?
The Five Guys for lunch.
Noticing.
At the airport?
Right. Was
At
it
the
at
mall.
Five Guys?
Almost worse.
Okay.
Almost worse. At the
He
mall.
won something. It was at the mall. It wasn't a standalone. This episode
that's
is
the point. I'm
definitely
like,
sponsored by
it's gone
Spreaker,
over.
and it's calling Five Guys. We're calling this Five Guys in the airport.
But no, that's my point. Like he's fat. Let's plainly put.
Yeah.
It would make sense to me that like, okay, he had a foot injury because I'm like, you're overweight, sir. Like, and if they're as good as guy friends as we know guy friends are just gonna give each other a hard time for no fucking reason, right? So if you was as fat as him and he was my dog, I'd be like, yeah, it's about damn time you got, fucking gout checked out or some shit like that.
Well,
right?
how many months until you feel like, all right, I haven't heard from this dude? Like, how many months would you be like, all right, you broke your foot, but like, I haven't heard or seen this dude? Like,
I used to work in medical. I'm definitely gonna pick up on that. I'm like, you're still recovering from this thing? Huh? Something's not right. What do you mean? And because I was in medical and I do massage now anyway, so I still practice medical terminology, I'm going to notice something is off about your posture anyway, or about your gait. So you're not going to put that past me too much, right?
I think I'm missing a bigger point.
What?
At some point, the news outlets had to announce that somebody won Mega Millions or whatever it was. And this dude just disappears right after it? Come on, man. Common sense would have been like,
but that's my point that I made from the very beginning. If we had been doing the Mega Millions thing forever, and I understand that we're typically consistent in some way, shape, or form, I'm not saying that we're gonna always be in touch like that, but I'm saying there's just gonna be some regular nuances, right? So the first time I had put in the group chat like 4 weeks ago, oh, I placed a parlay, that was so out of the norm for me that y'all are my friends. And my girl was all like, this motherfucker is lying. Until I said, oh no, here's the parlay.
Right.
Y'all are like, whoa, what the fuck? So if I would have just kept that as a standalone and I didn't double down on it,
right.
Y'all wouldn't have put, y'all just thought like, oh, Dame's joking. And I would have just been like, okay, I at least on record said,
I did it. Yeah.
I did my part. That's on y'all for not picking that up. So for his thing, it's like, okay, well, somewhere along the line, he had to have slipped up because he was leaving clues like a serial killer. for them to be like, his foot still hurt? The same one?
Where he fucked up.
You still getting rehab for it?
What he was supposed to do was, like, they would have never known. What he was supposed to do was come back a week later, keep donating to that pot. Keep donating to that pot. And slowly, yo, I got an extra 50 this week. Y'all can keep that.
Exactly.
And slowly just paying his people off. Because then you could be like, yeah, I won, but we all won in some type of sense, right? Like, he wasn't consistent enough. He fucked up.
I'll give you
or do something to get fired. Do something to get fired.
Yeah,
so you can
right.
I'll do something. I'll even self-incriminate myself even more. I was playing blackjack a couple weeks ago.
Oh, no, Dave, no. No, you're falling.
At the casino or like the mobile app?
No, on the mobile app. I told y'all I was playing blackjack.
Right? Damn. That got to be
I told y'all
right there. That's dangerous.
But I told y'all I had doubled my money. But like, my girl had walked in, and so I was like mad as hell. So I'm like, what the fuck? And she thought something was wrong with me. Because if I put too much excitement about what the fuck's happening on my computer, she's gonna be like, what the hell you so excited about? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I did say the next day I did double my money playing blackjack. But I couldn't in that moment when she came in the door be like, oh my God, like I'm going to the fucking chocolate factory. Absolutely, I gotta go to ticket. No, that's too much excitement. Because I had been annoyed like for the past 3 days. Now all of a sudden you got this pep in your step. Alright, bro. Whatever. So yeah,
that's fair.
So as soon as you break that routine, I'm gonna be like, something's not right. Same way y'all was like, dang, you're gambling. Yeah, right. Because I gambled so little at that time that y'all were like, that makes no fucking sense.
Damn,
that don't even sound like
that's
dang.
crazy. He said at that time.
But
that means this is about to continue. Welcome to the club. Yes. We got him.
We fucking got him. Nah, I know Dame gambles during the college football season. That's his shit.
Yeah, it's football season.
Which is funny because
that's good.
For a while, like it would be funny because I would have talked to Dame for like months, but then something in college would happen, and I'd be like, "Nigga, I know something is going on." Oh shit.
Nah, keep it going. Keep adding to my parlay fund.
Jesus.
You gonna run off with us?
Right.
Yes. What's the problem? I be honest as fuck with y'all. Y'all be like, "Oh, Dave is just joking," and then I get away with it because I'm like, "Well, I told him I was gambling." So.
It was on the record.
Yeah,
That's
you're right though, because he got me like a week ago. Wait, I was like, "Yo, I thought y'all said y'all was taking a break," and he said, "No." Ain't nobody say that for that day.
Yeah, I said.
No, he said,
"Wait, what?"
That day. I never said I was taking a break. I just said I was mad because these female dogs sold me the night before. I said these bitches are point shaving. Trey said, "No, I'm done, man." Trey suggested that I take a break. I said,
I
I'm
did.
about to go put this parlay in right now. Okay.
I tried, man. There wouldn't be. I don't think there would be signs because if I would never do that to nobody. Like if we've been pulling money for like parlays and shit, and I hit, I couldn't look at myself in the mirror to be like, yeah, I just made $100,000, and I've been placing parlays with Devontae all fucking all football season. Let me just go over here and act like I don't have no money. I couldn't do that.
You know what's crazy though?
I'd have to break them off or something.
I think doing those like little pot things is. I don't think that's a good idea because at the end of the day, like, say Trey gambles more than. Let's not even say Trey gambles more than.
Trey does gamble more than us. Absolutely, that's a fact.
Damn, that's cold.
So Trey gambles more than me, right? So like,
fucking hit me with that 5. Damn, I guess that's the truth then. Shit.
Nah, but like, well, yeah, man, you got like platinum status on the.
I do.
You get deals that I've never seen before.
And I'm gonna let you finish your point, but I looked at my I was telling Ashley this. I looked at my longevity, like how long I've been gambling for, and like how much I won versus lost, and how much I spent. Now they include wagers, so wagering is a part of it. So like That's where the number is a little off, but in total,
Wait, don't say anything because I checked mine too, and I was at 16,000. 16,000 gambled, 15,000 won. So I'm like
So
a
you're like
minus
minus-
1,000.
all right.
So I don't want to know what yours is.
I FanDuel. Well, I actually put it in perspective because it's been, I don't know, like what, since 2020, about 6 years. I put some numbers on the board, but in total, 70,000.
God.
Jesus.
And I
I've been
lost,
playing,
and
I've
I
been playing
won,
since 2019.
and I've won 63,000.
That's not bad though.
So I'm like
So
7,000 in the hole. That's a couple parlays.
Yeah, minus 7.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I felt proud about myself reading. I was like, damn, I made some money off of this shit.
Well, he
Don't get to me, I
He
did.
plays with like bigger money than what I play. Like I'll put down
Same.
$5 and Trey put down 10, and I'm like,
Same.
Ooh.
that $10.
Ooh.
Yeah, hey, listen, I could go.
But
I
you-
could go
but-
buy 5 guys at the airport with.
That 5 could go a long way. Hell
No,
yeah.
but to be honest though, like with the way certain people gamble, like I would never go on one of those pots because how do you know that he didn't buy that ticket outside of that group? Everybody gonna feel some type of way after that. So like you can, like say we all get scratch offs, right? And we all go in and it's scratch off tickets, but then I decide to buy one more.
No, it's part of the pot. That's part of the pot.
You see what I'm saying? But I spent that money on my own, so people gonna feel some type of
Okay.
way. So I would never
Nah,
want
that's
to do
part
that.
of the pot.
I'll make it closer to home. We don't even have to go. We don't even have to leave the neighborhood. We all gather around the 10 a.m. meeting of gambling sorts, right? And we're in the group chat. We're like, oh, these are the parlays. Like Trey got a parlay, Devontae got a parlay, I got a parlay. All right, we gonna all play these parlays. Win,
Coming
lose, or
soon,
draw.
coming soon as well. I'm gonna let Dame finish, but we gonna have some gambling picks for y'all. Woo! Wait till the football season start. Anyways,
Okay, so win or lose, like we gonna all be like, oh, we all cashed in or we all lost. It's all good. It is what it is. But I decide, like, you know what? I'm gonna do some side research. In the parlay that I submitted to the group chat, I'm gonna subtract a leg or I'm gonna add a leg because I feel in my gut that this shit gonna hit, right? And it's like, okay, I've been on a hot streak, and then bam, all of the parlays that we hit at the 10 o'clock meeting lost. But then I gotta act like I'm just as sad as y'all because the one that I made on the side won.
no, you don't.
Now, yes, I do.
No, you don't gotta
Yes, I
act sad. You wanna know why you don't gotta act sad? Because, well, first of all, you hit the ticket. But if we all put these parlays together, it's not like we didn't try. You didn't give us no dud. You know what I'm saying? If you gave us a dud and then on the side you had some shit, that's different than like you spending extra money and being like, well, I'm gonna try this and see if this works. If I gave you all the bad picks and then I did my own shit, then that's a little different. So I wouldn't.
So
you don't got to
so
feel bad
how's it
about that
different?
shit.
So how's it different? We all been putting money in the pot for this Mega Millions, and then I just decide, you know what? I'm mad at work today. I'm gonna go take a walk. I'm gonna go get a walk around snack at the 7-Eleven or at the QT or something like that, and then I'm like, well, since I'm up here, I need 20 on pump 3 anyway.
Oh, I see what you're
Let me
saying.
go ahead. Let me go ahead and get this jumbo buck scratch off while I'm at it. Since the Mega Millions is up, like fuck it. I know we all decided, hey, before 11, we're all gonna go to the store. But my boss can piss me off. Now I'm about to go take a walk to just whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna go get a snack, go get some gas. I'm gonna go get a jumbo buck scratch off, and I hit the Mega Millions, and I ain't tell y'all about it. Y'all not gonna feel some type of way?
I mean,
niggas ain't laughing now.
No. It's basically what I
Okay.
said.
Okay, I was laughing from the diaphragm 20 minutes ago. Now,
Well, no, because see, here's my thing. Like,
Yeah.
like so, take like when you do like, so my family we do bingo and stuff, right? And sometimes we do like scratch offs as the prize. If I give that scratch off to somebody and they scratch it and they hit the jackpot, I can't feel no type of way. I mean, I don't know. Like to me personally, like I don't like those type of pot deals because if I want to do something outside of the pot,
Right.
it
You're
shouldn't be
aligned to the
included in
pot.
that pot. That's
Right.
crazy. That's my own money. Because if I take the L, ain't nobody giving me money for it. You know,
And
I can't be like, oh, I bought this $30 scratch off. There's
Right,
3
we
of
don't know
us,
that.
and I took a L, so y'all got to give me $10. Like that's
Right.
y'all look at me like I'm crazy.
And the key point to that is also, and we could close this and move to the sports, but the key point is, if you're the person who's the money holder, so like for example, Devontae's the money person. If Devontae does that, he can't, because in my assumption is that's our money. If you did it, that's different because you're not the pot holder. So like the person that's buying all the tickets can't then buy a side ticket because we don't know what you spent that money on. So and I'm 100% sure that's why he didn't win in court, because it's like if it was Jimbo and
that's
Jimbo bought a side ticket and then Jimbo won on his own, then that's different. But if we designated him to be the pot holder and then he wins, but you can't convince us that you didn't have our money, like you just can't. Even if you did, it still wouldn't make good for like defending yourself. Like, so that's why it's a little different. Like that's why it will be different. That fat motherfucker was the pot holder.
He had to do some weird stuff too, because I know most of the people that do it with the jobs, they like take a photocopy of all the tickets and then put them, you know, they divvy it out to whoever's part of that pot. So I mean, yeah,
he just ain't come back.
Which
that
doesn't
day.
make sense too. No, because now when you really dial that back, and then we can move on. When you really dial that back, it doesn't make sense, because if that was the case, which that's how most people operate, they would have had a copy of the winning ticket. So either nobody did their homework for a year, or like none of that makes sense.
How would they have a copy if he was the only person going?
No, well, if he bought it on his own, that's different. But when you go into a pot, usually you photocopy all the tickets so everybody has the numbers. So then you have a copy of that winning ticket, because y'all all went in a pot together. I've seen it done, like when I was at the Y, when I was at Thurston's.
But don't you have to come back with the copy of the number?
Yes. So like whoever's holding the who's ever holding the original. So what I'm saying is they would have had a copy of that ticket. They would have had a copy of that ticket if they were in that pot together originally.
Oh, you're saying that would have been the alarm. That would have sent the alarm off.
So they like nobody checked. Oh, hey, listen, this drawing happened and nobody decides to look at it. I mean, good on them. They got their money. It's a little late. They worked like an extra couple of years. But
that's why his foot hurt, because he was trying to run off on the plug twice. That's why his foot hurt. That makes sense.
He's what an idiot.
We know he wasn't running. He ain't running.
If you body me, you can take the money. Right now. I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
All right, so we're going to move along to the NFL. And funny enough, we'll cover the WNBA. We got 5 minutes on the WNBA.
5 minutes. That's cool. I don't need 5.
Funny enough, I tried to play the ESPN I played the ESPN music, got flagged. Incredible. 5 minutes is on the board. WNBA. Tell us about it, Dane. Save me a minute.
Save you a minute is crazy.
I just want a minute.
Screech keeps running from this 3-point smoke, bro. That's it. That's my only well, first of all, I just want to get my 15 seconds of gripes off that. Because we are also watching the W, they are also subjected to this hate. And so the same way I think the men are point shaving when they fuck up my parlays, these women are definitely point shaving. There is no fucking way you can't convince me that they're not point shaving too. I'm sorry. A starter can't get 10 points. Vegas is making the call. Not even on Aces games. You can't give me 10 points and you're a starter and you only got 9 because you missed your second free throw with 3 minutes left in the game and now you don't get no more touches. All right, bro. Vegas made that call. It's okay. Or in one hand, like the Mystics, they are trolling. The Mystics and the Valkyries or the Fire, whatever. The Mystics for sure, they're definitely trolling, bro. Because in one hand, I'll watch y'all play and y'all got 3 starters putting up double doubles, 3 scorers in at least 15 points. Then I watch the very next game, no starters getting 10 points. Y'all are point shaving. You can't convince me otherwise. Y'all are trolling. Also, All-Star Weekend, Caitlin Clark keeps running from this 3-point smoke. y'all keep selling her or promoting her as a 3-point shooter. She's not even the best 3-point shooter on her team by percentage. I found out today.
She's not.
Yeah, apparently it's Aaliyah Boston for some odd reason. But whatever. Followed by Sophie Cunningham. Anywho, but she's not even the best 3-point shooter on her own team. And y'all know how I feel about her not even being the best guard on her own team.
But
and she's running from
Sabrina,
this
who else was it? Because we gotta be objective.
yeah, that's
Sabrina
fair.
Ionescu.
Here's why I'm gonna get. Hold on. This is why I'm gonna give Ionescu the pass. Right. The other I won't, but Ionescu I will. But she at least shot against Steph. She at least shot against Steph with the
I
man.
don't give a fuck.
I do.
I don't. Why?
If I shot against the best shooter ever, I don't really give a fuck about these girls.
Nah, I see that totally different, bro. I see that as she did that because the look was good for her, but now it's time for you to carry your own league, and now you don't want to do it because you shot with Steph. Oh, if you don't get your ass, yeah, that's crazy.
It's the same way Bam scored 83. I would not shut the fuck up about it neither. I'm with you on it's a fluke. It's a fluke 83 points. But if I am Bam, y'all can't tell me shit. I won't shut the fuck up about it. I'm going to keep wearing shirts that say Wilt, Bam, Kobe for as long as I live. And y'all can't tell me shit about it.
Yo, but Sabrina Ionescu, this is 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row. You have to, do y'all want y'all game to grow or not? Do y'all want people to watch this shit or not? Because if you don't, then that's great. We won't watch this funky, dumb-ass WNBA All-Star game. We won't watch it. Like, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to watch it or not? Fuck Bam and his 83 points. No disrespect. But do y'all want the game to grow or not? Because there was another there's a third person. I
don't know who the third person was.
I'll tell you who it was.
I can't remember who it was. But yeah, objectively, the W is a good product. If you like hoops, please, I will say as much as I can, watch the W. I be in awe of some of these girls. I mean, I've mentioned them, Olivia
and Kayla McBride. See, and this is and I hate to cut you off. I hate to cut you off real quick, but this is where it's like it's funky to me because in a game in a year where you're able to grow this game, this is the opportunity for your stars. You know how like when the NBA first started their All-Star game and everybody was doing the All-Star, it was Jordan, it was Kobe, it was Vince, it was Spud. That grew the game for the All-Star legacy to the point where people were like, yes, this is beautiful. We love this. And then it fizzled out. These motherfuckers, like, is it entitlement? You should have your best players in the three-point contest. You should have your best players in the skills contest, and there should be no non-negotiables with that. So no, I'm Caitlin Clark. You know how I feel about her, but I'm gonna be objective, and it's all of them. And Caitlin Clark running from that smoke, but so is Sabrina Ionescu, and so is Kayla McBride. If y'all are the best three-point shooters, y'all need to be out there with Marina Mabry, and they got AZ Fudd. Are you kidding me? Did she even play? Like, what did she do? She was the number one guard. AZ Fudd, like, I want to see stars, bro. I don't want to see a rookie that is getting, oh, gosh, bro. And again, she caught some flack from us, but it's just not, gosh, bro. It's bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, bro. Like, it's bullshit. Because it's like, y'all want the game to grow on one hand, and y'all want more money, and at the same hand, y'all shitting on what's her name, Kathy Engelbert, for trying to put together a good product. The players are shitting on her. The fans are shitting on her. But when she gives y'all the perfect platform to do it, I watched her call every single person to introduce them to hey, you're an all-star. I watched her put her effort into making it feel like something. So y'all got to give something in return if y'all want more money. I don't want to hear. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit.
Okay.
You could talk, motherfucker.
Nah, this y'all segment. I'm tuning in. I'm listening.
No, you good. Yeah, let's save him for when we got to talk about that helmet in the screen. Yeah. So it's cool. He gonna have enough passion to carry through football.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's just bullshit. Yeah. Don't shit on the commissioner and she handled the Caitlin Clark incident wrong, and then none of y'all bitches want to do the fucking All-Star game to grow the game. What kind of sense does that make? Fuck out of here.
That's fair. I get it. I don't know.
Damn, they can't worry about their longevity?
Fuck they
Bro.
longevity. Either shit or get
Nah.
off the pod.
Nah, bro. And also, y'all want to get paid. Y'all want to get paid big dollars. It's time
Well,
to
yeah.
earn. Y'all want.
Yeah, to
y'all
be
want,
honest,
it's time to
that's
earn,
what you
bro.
guys said in the beginning of the season too. Like when we was all talking and they were asking for the housing and all of that, and we said y'all gotta like either show up or if they expanding this so fast, I mean you gotta show up for it. You got a bunch of big names. I mean, yeah, for them not to be participating, it's like people wanting to see LeBron do the dunk contest and him just holding out the whole career.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that is that as much as that is, imagine this, right? Imagine that the league started with LeBron, and LeBron said no to doing the dunk contest in the All-Star game. You know how crazy that would be if we're growing this league off of LeBron and he tells us no? Do you think people are going to tune in to watch? No, you're not. LeBron, the league has grown so much to where, yeah, we would love to see LeBron do it, but it's okay because we still got Blake Griffin, we still got Aaron Gordon, we still got people until it got to the point where it was dumb. But like, y'all can't do that. You can't want more and then be entitled. It don't work that way. The reason why the NBA works the way it does is because they grew it over fucking 50 years or some shit. Like, the WNBA is fairly new as far as it comes to exposure. I just feel bad for Kathy Engelbert because if this shit is a bad product, I guarantee you people are going to be like, well, she's terrible. She sucks as a GM. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do if these people don't want to play? That's unfortunate.
You got to figure out a way to incentivize them to
fuck
to
no,
want to do
no.
it.
We paid you. We paid you, dog. We paid you, dog. We're giving you raises. Y'all wanted raises. Some things come with the raises. You got to hold up your end of the bargain because guess what? When we get to another collective bargaining agreement, then what the fuck do you want more money so we can put more money into this product and for y'all to do less?
But in all fairness, so like you look at like the NFL and stuff when they were doing their all-pro game and all-star game, basically where it was NFC versus AFC, they got paid extra. So like if they're not getting paid extra for it, like I said, and I've said this before, winning team should get X amount of dollars. The runner-up, just for making it, should get X amount of dollars. You got to figure out a way to incentivize players. It's the same thing as work. Like if you tell me, hey, there's a special event, you got voted, you won, you're in the nomination for driver of the year or something. Okay, that doesn't mean I want to go to the banquet. You know what I mean? Like, you got to figure out a way to incentivize people for stuff. So I can. Should they be showing up for it? Yes, because it's the first year. But you also got to figure out a way to make it make sense for them as well.
Not the 3-point contest. Ain't nobody gonna be doing
stuff for free. Well, no, the 3-point contest.
The All-Star game. I get the All-Star game. You saying I don't want to play. I get an All-Star game saying we'll incentivize you, but I don't get you being able to say no to the 3-point contest. And then on top of that, what you do is you shit on the refs that like I don't know. It's crazy how like the beginning of this year, so many people were talking so crazy about Kathy Engelbert and how she handled the W and how she handled Caitlin Clark's situation to the point where, okay, I'm trying to do something that's forthcoming and y'all are not participating. How does that make me look? That does not make my job easier. That makes it harder because now I have to justify what channel is this on? Why are these big names not here? No sponsorships are going to want to put ads behind AZ Fudd and fucking Bridget Carlton, Natasha Heidman, Janelle. Like, what are we doing?
Natasha Heidman is a bucket, dog.
All right, bro.
She was Connecticut.
I don't give a fuck what she was.
So was AZ Fudd.
No. Meaning like Natasha Heidman played for Connecticut Sun for a while. She was one of those championship teams.
Man, whatever.
All I'm saying is like incentivize them a little bit. Yeah, I mean the 3-point contest, but then you also got to look at it too, right? Because
fuck that,
they run those in the middle of their season. That's like their break too, right?
So what do you mean? What do you mean? The NBA does the same shit.
Yo, and some of the players don't want to do it either.
Bro, we watched last year every single star play in the All-Star game. They had to change the format. The one thing that the NBA gets is even the only time you're not playing in the All-Star game is if you're hurt. Because guess what? We don't even care if you
That's
play
not true
hard.
either.
Huh?
Because Donovan was it Donovan Mitchell who played? No, not Donovan Mitchell. Dame Lillard played in the 3-point contest and he was hurt.
I know, but what I'm saying is like for them to opt out, like for you to opt out, if you're hurt, then okay, that makes sense. But if you're not hurt and you can play, then you're going to play. The intensity of how you play, that's the only thing we argue about with the think about it. The NBA All-Star game, we just argue about like they're just fucking around out there, but you don't argue about the names that are showing up. You know why? Because there's big money that is behind it. The WNBA wants to follow the same footsteps, then they need to make sure that all their stars are in line, and y'all can't be asking for all these things. And when it's time to show, because guess what? They're going to expand the season. So what do you think that's going to do? You're gonna have to play more games now. You want more money, you're gonna have to play more games. You're gonna have to show more. So what are you gonna start doing it? Well, we're gonna start doing low. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand it.
Nah, I'm just trolling because at the end of the day, when I said I wanted more games and these NFL players want more money, y'all was like,
bro, they're two different sports, bro. They're two different sports.
Not the same amount
of...
Nah. All right, bro.
One plays...
Mute your mic again, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
Nah, one plays...
conversation.
Like, NFL plays 82 games. I mean, NBA plays 82 games. NFL plays 17. Load management started with the NBA.
For sure, but that's wear and tear. That's not fucking.
They're both wear and tear.
They're two different types. Like one is smash, 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 and one is my leg, my knee, my back, my arms. One is fatigue, and one is literally wear and tear. Like every single game we play from here on out, and you got to think about the elements they playing. We're playing in the cold, bro. The chances of you getting hurt in the cold heighten. You know what I'm saying? Like they're completely different. The elements are different. I gotta put on cleats. I gotta run into somebody. Basketball is a finesse sport, so it's like if you're colliding, it's not done on purpose unless you're Draymond Green, like
or
Isaiah Stewart, or Dylan Wemby, Dylan Brooks, like
or all the floppers that want to throw themselves on the floor because they constantly smashing into that. So
AJ DeBosta.
AJ bum ass DeBosta. All right, so
bro. I'm cool.
Let's get into the NFL. Breaking news though.
Anybody who took the over won.
ESPN. Well, thank you guys for gambling. You guys can clearly see the time before it. Anyways, but we were doing it. But anyways, ESPN, before we get, well, we're on football, but ESPN has introduced their latest cutoffs. They actually fired Ryan Clark on air, and I'm going to see if I can play the clip. Allegedly, they're saying that, well, I'm not going to play the clip, but what I will say is, allegedly, they're saying the Ryan Clark firing was influenced by his perceived poor verbal conduct, particularly towards colleague Peter Schrager. On Get Up last September, after Schrager defended Cowboys' CeeDee Lamb performance, Clark said, "That's the non-player in you." Schrager asked Clark not to belittle him. That's what it was. And later that day, Clark apologized on X. Today I had an interaction with my colleague. I don't even want to read that fucking... Oh my gosh, bro. Anyways, how do y'all feel about the latest firings, the latest cuts? Vinny Jr.'s chin. But how do you guys feel about ESPN firing Ryan Clark on air? Did you guys see it?
I didn't get to see it.
Okay, I'll find it for you. I'll find it, but in the meantime, Dame, how do you feel about it?
If I think it has something to do with that, it's crazy. My bad, Dame, go ahead.
You remember that clip, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't it.
I think if that was the clip, that means it was a year in the making. They just needed a reason. Like, oh, well, this is the perfect time to let him go, right? Because we're doing our layoffs anyway. And then also, I think it was in poor taste because they had to let him know because the sources were kind of confirming. Like, oh yeah, he's about to be let go.
Are you feeling
Yeah, I'm gonna play it real quick.
this morning?
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay? You look at AJ Brown, which is this number one wide receiver who got one target all night, and then you got CeeDee Lamb. But that's the
when was the one
Straight,
target?
that's the target. But
though.
I'm saying
when was the one
I'm
target?
saying you could have it both ways.
4 seconds left in the game on 2nd and 11. It was the one target. He runs the out route.
You wake up this
the
morning
corners
saying
got
AJ
outside.
Brown had a better day than CeeDee Lamb.
But
No,
you know what you wake up saying though? AJ Brown's team is 1-0.
Of course,
right? Like,
man,
like that's what
I get it.
But the thing is this though, and we shouldn't do this on TV. And so I apologize if people think this is rude. That's the non-player.
Oh,
view.
Stop! That's no. That CeeDee Lamb is.
Let me tell you why. I'm not saying.
I'm not looking at fantasy football, Ryan. I'm not. Don't belittle me like that. I could come in and say, as 3 ex-players are saying one thing, and give an alternative perspective that maybe CeeDee Lamb did play well. And
Peter, what I need for you to do is not get mad and let me finish for one.
Okay, go on.
I just that victim shit.
Okay, so here's the one and only thing I will say in favor of Peter Schrager, is his name, right? I have always said sometimes, and it always comes around the Olympics, I don't need to know the ins and out of your sport to know that this person doing this activity is so much better than the other people who are doing the activity. Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, Katie Ledecky, Simone Biles, Scotty Scheffler, like the past few years. Like, my goodness. I don't need to be good at the sport to know, like, damn, these are all the world-class athletes, and this person is still that much better than the other world-class athletes. And it just certain times you see it that I have to be like, damn. On the flip side, because of that same metric, I also have to be like, well, the metric is supposed to be here, and y'all are here. You have to be point shaving. Terry Rozier, fucking Porter, right? Whatever, Jonte, whatever, right? Because because at least you know what it's supposed to look like. And so when someone who is supposed to be considered world class is not doing what the thing world class people are doing, like hurdlers. If you're all hurdling, no one's hitting the hurdle, but the motherfucker in lane 7, you're gonna look at the person in lane 7 and be like, who put him out? Actually, you know what? Such a better example: breakdancing, Australia. We have not breakdanced since the 80s, but we turned that shit on and was like, what is that?
Yeah.
She has to be point shaving. She has to be a plant. That's what you are, because the breakdancing was so bad that the Olympic Committee was like, we're never doing that shit again. That's how bad it was. So that's my only defense of Peter Schrager. Like, you can't sit up here and be like, well, because I'm a non-player, I can't see. And Mina Kimes is always the example I'm going to give. Mina Kimes knows ball, and I'm not going to let anybody ever say that she doesn't. Because I be listening to her speak, and I'm like, yeah, you right. Like, just straight knowledgeable about ball. So I'm not going to allow it always to be like, well, because you didn't play the game, you don't understand. Because there are so many examples of people who didn't play the game that understand it so well.
Yeah.
Now that I'm done with that part, it is victim mentality in terms of, oh, don't belittle me.
Yeah, like what? Like that was.
It's like, no, you are kind of like, now. Granted, I get it. This is a poor clip to think like, whoa, well, they all are talking over each other passionately, but it is like Ray Clark, to his credit, whether you like him or not, it's like, yo, he will articulate himself to say what he means and means what he says. So it's like, yo, give me a second, just don't interrupt me real quick. That's all I'm saying, and I'm going to make my point. I don't remember what the rest of that point was, but this is a year ago. This is a year ago. So it feels like there's just a RICO case building up, and like, oh, we know that the layoffs are coming, so
let's figure out how we can cut him.
Might as well put him under the, and to do it in the manner that they did it, it was like they had to let him know during the commercial break, because people were about to tell him before it came out on Tuesday. So it was like, oh, in their own way, we're doing you your service by telling you personally before you found out on social media or from someone else. That's all.
Patrick Ricard, so we could get those big packages along with Cam Scatterbull that were huge in Baltimore. Patrick Ricard.
This is when he got fired, Devontae. That's when he got fired. He was in the middle of talking, and rumors were, well, they fired him And then they proceeded to post his clips for the next 4 hours of that NFL Live segment. They did him filthy. It's fucked
that's
up.
dirty. That's super grimy.
And, you know, that to get him fired is very telling, and it's not, you know, it's not a good telling, because it's like, even if he did belittle him, which he didn't, because if you know ball, anybody saying that that's the non-player in you is basically saying you're not seeing it from the lens that we see it from. That's not a insult. That's not something to bitch about. That's not even something to get mad about. You might even laugh. Like, what do you mean? What do you like? But for him to be like, come on, Ryan, please, man. Like, come on. This isn't like, come on, man. Don't belittle me, man. Like, what? The fuck out of here, man.
And here's the thing, and then I'll let Devontae go. I'll let Devontae go after I close my loop. It's like, to break the fourth wall again, we're talking about elements of the show. I don't think any of us have an ego big enough to decide, like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. In fact, a few weeks ago, we had so much hate for the U.S. men's national team, me and Trey were willing to scrap our own segments just because we wanted to talk about how terrible the team was. And it wasn't until Devontae had a break in the schedule, and he comes in and he says, I think that we should keep the segments because they're good parts of the show, more or less, right?
Right.
And without pushback, we were just like, yeah, you're right. We just, like, we're so blinded by the hate that it was just like, all right, yeah, you're right. We probably should keep it because of X, Y, Z. And you're explaining your case as to why. I'm not going to sit up here and say, well, I went to journalism school, which I did, but I'm not going to sit up here and say, like, well, because I went to journalism school, you don't know what you're talking about. As soon as y'all say something, and I'm like, we're all like, yeah, that's fair. We're open to it. It makes sense.
Right.
And so if I do say something in the chat that's journalistic and production wise, if I'm like, hey, I'm really putting my foot down, I think this will work, even if you don't see the vision, let's try it. I think y'all are willing to at least follow me on that because of that. But I don't sit up here and try to belittle y'all and be like, well, y'all have no TV experience. Y'all should listen to me. No. Yeah. I'm like, I want to cut my own segment, actually, because I hate this shit so much. The men's team was trash. But I think because we don't have ego like that, that is willing for us to be one cohesive unit.
That's a fair point. A fair point.
Well, I mean, and to that point, though, that's when they were trying to blend one network with the other. So you have ego all over the place. You know, he's headline of Good Morning Football, right? With Kay Adams. Was it Schrager on?
I think he might be. I don't remember.
I think he was on Good Morning Football at one point. So
yeah, I think you're right.
You and to be honest, like, you kind of look at this and
who the fuck? Whoever says Good Morning Football, like, that's such a stupid. Anyways, go ahead. It was
you're right. It was. If you watch NFL, NFL Network a lot,
NFL Network, yeah, it was.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, I love football, but not that much. Goddamn. Anyways, go ahead.
I will watch that channel. I ain't gonna lie. But like, it's Ryan Clark too. I mean, who says whatever he needs to say? Because to be honest, Dan Orlovsky was kind of saying the same thing without saying it.
Yeah.
Like, if you really listen to it, he was basically telling them the same thing. And last time I checked, somebody with experience can tell somebody their experience. Without you kind of getting upset about it. So, like, to me, that didn't make any sense, where he even prefaced it in the beginning by saying, hey, listen, this might need to be done off air, but this is how it really is viewed. You know, a player can tell you how it is to be on the field the same way he can tell you how it is to do whatever Peter Schrager does. I mean, because they both kind of
report.
But they're both reporters too, so even in that sense, he has him in that. He has him in that too. The only thing this dude has on him is what, a degree, or that's his specialty. Where this dude played the game, which is his specialty, and now reports on the game. So I mean, I don't know. It's always a lot of crying victim for stuff. People too sensitive now. You shouldn't lose a job over something like that, and then celebrate somebody losing a job over something that happened.
They were killing
crazy.
They were killing Ryan Clark for a lot of his takes, but that's his takes. But we know we know who he was as a player. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of, like, this racist dude for being proud of what you are. You racist? That's I don't know about that, man.
But it's an agenda because if you think about it, like the Pat McAfees of the world, they kind of have free reign to do whatever the fuck they want, right? Like their show, the format, just how they talk about sports, right? Pat McAfee was a punter, so like you know, yeah, he's cool, but he was a punter, so we have to keep that. And granted, that's still an athletic position, but it's not the highest position that we've. It's not what Ryan Clark has contributed to the NFL. Like it's contribution, but it's not like a cornerback or it's not like a. So my point is, him saying that coming from one of the best defenses that we've ever seen in NFL history. I think they will put that Steelers defense up there in the top 10, right, of all time. So, like, if you come from that experience, he came from being undrafted. He came from having to work and fight his way to get to where he was on the field and as a reporter with his own network, how he had to switch networks. I think he has the right to tell you, hey, that's the non-player in you. Just like if Dame was to be like, see, that's something that we would never do on TV. Granted, how he says it while we're on air, maybe he shouldn't say it on air. That would be the only takeaway I would say. Like Ryan Clark, he said it in the beginning. So if you have to say it, like maybe this is something we shouldn't address, then maybe this is something you shouldn't address. I could see how that could be a problem. But at the end of the day, he's still learning some things, and I think it's going to be good for him because he'll get to be his own independent media company. Dog, he has Emmys. Like last year, the show was Emmy nominated. So it's like you cut him because you wanted to save money. It just didn't make any sense.
I think that even the saying it on air part, you always see the retaliatory thing. You don't see what led it to that. You know what I mean? So how we know that somewhere in there, Peter Schrager did something that he wasn't supposed to do, and Ryan took offense to that, and now that's why he's saying something back.
Well, you know what it was? I don't mean to cut you off, but you ever listen to somebody talk and like everything they're saying, like it just makes no sense, and you feel the need to correct, like it's just jumping out of you to correct them, like, and then it gets to a point where you're like, you just have to be like, yo, like you're not making no sense. This is what it really is. Like that's what it was. It's eating up to hear somebody that has no experience in this matter. You might have experience as a scope, but what we're talking about right now, you're out of your depth, and I can hear it. And I have to stop you live on TV. I don't have a problem with that. But because it was the black guy correcting the white guy,
that's
on
what
a show
I'm saying.
On a show filled with a bunch of white people and who's that? Teddy Bruschi? I don't know if he's white or I don't know what he is, but he's
Hawaiian.
he's passing. That's what the fuck he is. He's a passing A grade. But you know, like. I feel bad for how they did Ryan Clark, especially because there was a point in time where he had health complications and they had him running around every fucking week. He was in a different state. Like they were running them rampant. So, you know, to treat them like that is very noticing of them. So
so first I said Dame because Dame always corrects us on like our grammatical errors.
Right. Which is good.
That's why I said yes, it is.
Which is good.
So here's the thing. You notice how I let you finish that sentence and I didn't say nothing?
Yeah.
Because the point was, because Trey's point was, there's someone who's rushing to correct you, and I didn't say anything at first. I just happened to. I didn't even watch the show, and Trey was like, "Oh, he just went out of his way and said like, hey, can y'all check out the graphics?" Only because he asked. I was like, okay, cool. If I would have stumbled upon it myself, I probably would not have said as much. But there's a reason he asked, so that's why. But I'm not jumping out of my chair. But there's times that y'all say some incorrect stuff. I just like, I know what you meant to say. So
Yes.
it's not detrimental to whatever the conversation is. If I know what you meant to say, but if it's like egregiously incorrect, that's different.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but we have good banter back and forth. Period.
Yeah.
So that's why I said his name. But then you said the thing about the Pat McAfee thing too, right? Like, I've never heard them curse on air until I watched that show. Like, you want to talk about, you say something about Cam Newton being unprofessional because of a hat? I mean, it's like watching Blue Mountain State when you watching Pat McAfee show. Like, you don't know what you're going to get out of this dude. Granted, it's entertaining. But Stephen A. is also loud, but in a professional way. You know what I mean? So, like, for like, them to get mad at Ryan Clark for something like this, or, like, for him to even have to apologize for something like this, when this dude says the most random stuff all the time, that's wild to me.
It goes to the double standard, one, and two, ESPN and all of their shows. I mean, in the last like 3-4 years, everything's been switching to like a podcast format. So like allowing them to have a lot more freedom, but still, it's, I don't know. There's like a line because this person can do it, but this person can't, right? Like Ryan Clark can't be like motherfucker on TV on a show and it bleep him, right? But Pat McAfee can have a whole show where he has a whole segment where they have to censor everything he says, where it's like independent media, but that's also separate too because Pat McAfee licensed his show. Brian Clark doesn't own his segments. He's paid by ESPN. ESPN pays for Pat McAfee's show. So Pat McAfee has control to do whatever the fuck he wants. If they tell him that he can't, like, he's like his own entity. So them saying what he can and can't do doesn't really apply to them as long as he's bringing them money in. Ryan Clark is not that, which is why I understand why the leash is a lot tighter, but also for other reasons as well, right? It's just very unfortunate because I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna watch. Right, I was talking to Dan when we were in the chat. We were talking, and I don't really watch ESPN like I once used to watch ESPN. I literally get my shows on sports from different entities and personalities. Like I've been telling you guys a lot about like the Dan Le Batard show, right? And we could watch that on YouTube and Twitter. Like that's not ESPN, that's independent media, right? And obviously they have a big check behind them. But then if I wanted to watch NFL, the shit they do on NFL Network with Rich Eisen, and you're just kind of bouncing around. Whereas before ESPN was like the hub, you wake up, you watch them from fucking that time until 1, and then you turn it to Fox or CBS. Like it's not that no more. So, and to be honest with you, I know I'm kind of rambling, but when it comes to like NFL shows, like during the NFL season, they're third.
The worst. No, they're probably the worst.
They're like behind CBS. They're behind Fox, and they're behind NBC. If you're asking me, and the NFL Network, like Dan Orlowski and the girl, I don't know her name, no disrespect. Marcus Spears, okay, I fuck with him. Damian Woody, okay, I fuck with him. Chris Canty, I fuck, but like. It doesn't really have that same oomph when it comes to their show. So losing Ryan Clark is going to be a big hit.
Out of respect for the lady, are you referring to Laura Rutledge?
Laura Rutledge, yeah, yep.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I like her because I think she's a good mediator. Yeah, good milk, yeah.
All right, man, play the music, bro, so we can get into this division shit, bro.
All right, let's get to it. Psych. We actually have a new segment today, From D's to Degrees. All right, everybody. From D's to Degrees. Okay. From D's to Degrees, we have a new segment brought to you by Devontae, sponsored by Your Name Here. You want to explain your segment, sir?
Yeah, sure. So this is going to be like a kind of like a trivia thing. And basically, since you guys are students, We're going to have Dean's List, honor roll, passing grade, extra credit, or the slackers, which is you just failed. So it'll be like guess this player, basically. And 1 hint, you get in 1 hint, Dean's List. 2 hints, it takes you, honor roll. 3 hints, passing grade. 4 hints, you'll get extra credit. And if it takes you all 5 hints, I mean, you might as well just leave the class. Because that'd be terrible. So for today, I got a guy who played in the NFL. He was undrafted out of Texas. He played running back. Undrafted 1997. Played in the AFC only.
He was a Texas running back?
Yep, Texas running back.
97.
Okay.
Went into the NFL in 97. Undrafted. And he's known.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Nah.
Was that does that count as a hint?
No.
Okay. Okay, so he wasn't a...
I'll give you
not,
the hint. So, like, you can ask me questions, though.
Okay, so he's not a Hall of Famer, though, you said, right?
Nope.
1997 running back, only was in the AFC, only played in the AFC, is what you said?
Yep, only played in the AFC. 1997 to 2007. If I give you that, you'll close in real fast. So
that's hint number one. Give us hint number one.
You
said AFC only?
Yep.
AFC only.
1997.
1997 to 2007. He played.
And he graduated from Tech. He played at Texas.
Yep.
Who the hell?
You said he's not a Hall of Famer.
Nope.
And it was like Texas Longhorns.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm out of my depths on that one. 97. That's. He had to be in the NFL. He had to be in the NFL. 98, 99, 2000. How many years did he play in the league?
Till 2007. So 10 years.
And he only played in the AFC.
No Hall of Fame.
You guys want the second hint? You're not on Dean's list.
Hold on. What was the first hint?
All right. First hint.
Yeah, give us a first hint. You trying to strike us out already?
First hint.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You trying to kick us out of class already.
First hint is he won a Super Bowl, but not with the team that he was a star for.
All right, bro.
All right, so let's process.
I can't make it too easy for you.
No, that's fine.
No, that's fair. That's fair. We're just trying to talk
teams. AFC teams that won Super Bowls between 97
and 07. Yes, he was only in the league from 97 and 07. So we got, let's see, and I'm not going in any order. Probably should, but like the Ravens,
the Patriots,
and the Colts.
The Raiders.
The Raiders did win one. No, the Raiders didn't win one. They lost to the Bucks.
You did say the team.
Rich Gannon.
They lost to the Bucks.
Kevin Falk.
No.
Fuck.
So I said.
Dame did say one of the teams that he played for.
So it's between the Ravens,
yep,
the Colts, and the Patriots. So I didn't say Patriots. You did. So I'm gonna take the Patriots. It's not the Patriots.
Patriots are out.
Not the Patriots.
Okay, cool. Because he said Dame said it. So it's Ravens or Colts.
It's Ravens.
So that's what we're looking at.
Who was the running back for the Ravens the year that they won with Shannon Sharp? Fuck.
Lewis.
Jamal Lewis?
I said running back. I said Lewis.
Nope. You guys want the next clue.
Shit.
It's
not Jamal Lewis. Oh,
nope.
Fuck.
In one season, he scored 27 rushing touchdowns. Not for the Ravens, though. Which was at the time I think was second behind LT.
He played on the Chiefs. Did he play on the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Priest Holmes.
Thank you, my boy.
Okay. It took us a while to get there, but hey, we're not slackers.
Nah, that's. I would say that's honor roll.
Hey,
this stuff from the faculty.
Okay, not bad for the first one. Trying to get to the
I
process.
had.
So just
I didn't know he
The
played
next
for-
one was best years was going to come with the Chiefs. That was going to be our next hint.
Okay.
And then it would have been I wore 31 and ran behind one of the greatest lions of all time in the 2000s.
So 31, not bad. Was Jamal Lewis 31?
Jamal Lewis was 31, but Priest
So
Holmes
it's still, I know.
Yeah.
Priest
Yeah,
Holmes also 31.
you were on
but
it.
I was still in the ballpark though, so not bad for the first one.
Yeah.
But you know,
Are you
two
able to
heads are
share
better
the
than one.
screen, Devontae? Are you able to share the
No,
screen?
I wrote it all down.
No. I'm saying if you wanted to, you could though, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I think this is like 4-for-all stuff, but fuck it. I think we should have like an image, like an image where it has a picture of the dude and then like the hints, like you know what I'm saying? Like
like a shadow of.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Just so visually,
You don't want to give. If I give you the image, you gotta get the guy right away.
Or you could even you don't even need the hints. You could probably just do like a shadow of the person or some shit. But yeah, no, I like that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That was a nice
Yeah,
little inaugural run right
Yeah,
there.
I was sure y'all wasn't gonna get that one for a while. I was like,
Hell yeah.
Wow, he didn't have trust in his students. It's crazy, but that's cool.
I would also like to let's just stay out of the 60s, okay?
because I was gonna get you
what
with
do
this
mean,
year,
bro.
Stay the fuck out of
Hunter
the
Ennis
60s.
was gonna be the guy. He played
Hunter
for
Ennis.
at the time. He played for I think Oakland Raiders. He played for the San Diego Chargers. He played for the Denver Broncos, and before they were the Kansas City Chiefs, they were the Dallas Texans.
Yo, you know who Hunter
God,
Ennis is?
bro.
Do you know who Hunter Ennis is?
And I didn't-
Dame?
And
No.
this is not this is not written down
I gotta-
anywhere on here. That's memory.
I gotta say the N word, but look who this nigga was trying to give us. Like, look, I just want you to see. Like,
Why
this
gotta be all that?
dude is- Nah, this dude is crazy. This is who he wanted us to guess. Yo,
All right, bro.
get the fuck out of here, bro. What?
You know where I got that from? It was in honor of the fact that we covering the AFC West. So instead of screwing y'all over and just flunking y'all off the rip,
Yeah,
I figured let me give you somebody
I would
a
have
little
called you
reset.
a dad. And his first name
Yeah.
was George. His first name was George Hunter.
Yeah, but they
Fun
call him
fact.
Hunter.
He
Hunter
was
Ennis.
born on December 10th, 1936, and that is one day before I was born. Or one day
Before or
after I was
after?
born. After. My apologies.
I was like,
My boy don't know his
one year
birthday. That's
after.
crazy.
that's crazy.
I'm just not good with math, to be honest.
Clearly.
But that was from D's to degrees
All right,
with
so
D.
who has the Chiefs?
All right, here we go.
That's
So we're
what
gonna
D
get into
means.
our divisional round, and let's get it. Let me see if I can alter this a little bit. All right, so who wants to go first?
It's only right. We just
Whoever
covered
has the
Priest
Broncos.
Holmes.
Oh, you know what?
So that's fair.
We-
It is a good set. You're right. That's on me for not even catching that. You're right.
The Broncos? I could go.
No, because we
Is
was talking
this
about
dude
the
listening?
Chiefs.
I'm sorry.
He's not. But no, because he said the Chiefs because of Priest Holmes. So I was like, oh, that's me. So
I definitely wasn't paying attention. You know
at
why?
all, bro.
You know why? Because in my head I was thinking like, fuck, we never really had nobody like we never tackled how we were gonna handle the Raiders.
It's cool. We'll figure it out when
All
we
right.
get there.
Anyways, go ahead, Mr. Chief.
All right. Chiefs. They were 6-11 last year, third in the AFC West.
Mm-hmm.
They lost their last 8 of 9 games, and Mahomes tore his ACL on December 14th. Do you know what team that was against?
Yes, sir.
Chargers.
I was hoping he was gonna say it because he was bragging
Yes,
about
sir.
it like 5 episodes ago.
I know.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, we
that's
fucked them up.
and that's where I should have said the hate watch. That was bad. That was bad.
I was
felt
going
bad.
to. I was wondering if you were gonna bring that up, but it's all good. Yeah, it's not even fun anymore. Yeah, no, but Mahomes tore his ACL December 14th against the Chargers. But yeah, they lost 8 of their last 9, so they had still been losing even with Mahomes at quarterback. So whatever. And that one game that didn't make it 9 in a row was like a overtime win against the Colts that made them 6-5 or something like that. Colts or Raiders, I can't remember which one. But anyway,
It was the
offense-
Colts. It was the
it
Colts.
was the Colts. Yeah, I remember it was one of those two. Okay, so their offense 21.3 points per game, 21st in the league. 1,812 rushing yards, 25th in the league. 15 rushing TDs, 18th in the league. 39.47 passing yards, 16th in the league. 23 passing TDs, 17th in the league, and allowed 47 sacks, which is 27th in the league. So they're mid to bottom half of the league last year, even with most of these games, including Patrick Mahomes. Their defense, though, different story to tell. 19.3 points per game allowed, 6th in the league. 1,797 rushing yards allowed, 9th in the league. 14 rushing TDs, 10th in the league. 3,487 passing yards allowed, 8th in the league. 18 pass TDs allowed, 4th in the league. Pass rush, more to be desired, but they only got 35 of them, 22nd in the league. So, minus that apparently abysmal pass rush, they were top 10 in every category defensively that mattered. So, yeah, defense still matters in some way, shape, or form. It just didn't matter enough for them last year because even though they were allowing less than 20 points a game, their offense was only scoring 20 points a game. So their defense couldn't really do too much for them. And I probably should have looked up time of possession and how that played into the whole thing because if your defense is top 10 and everything but sacks and your offense is mid and everything, then it's like, whatever. But key departures from last year. Hollywood Brown. He's in the Eagles now. Isaiah Pacheco left for the Lions. Jawan Taylor left for the Falcons. Brian Cook left for the Bengals. And Leo Chenal left for the Commanders. And their key additions, Kenneth Walker III, Super Bowl winner. Sorry, Super Bowl champion, Kenneth Walker III.
And Super Bowl MVP.
MVP, yeah, you're right. Super Bowl MVP, Kenneth Walker III. Is now on the Chiefs. Alohi Gilman, safety. Cater Kohu, cornerback. Kairis Tongo, defensive tackle. And two of their top draft picks. Cornerback Mansour Delane out of LSU. And Peter Woods, the D lineman from Clemson. So the defense was already good. I mean, adding those young guys and those additions from free agency should make them a little better with a D tackle and another cornerback and safety. So that should be that should give the more coverage. Should allow. I would like to think it should give them more time to rush the quarterback. At least have a bunch more coverage sacks if they only got 35 of them last year. But as I was writing all of this and using my ink for no reason, I had just this revelation. As long as 15 is under center and healthy, they have a chance. And as long as Andy Reid is still at the helm, they have a chance. I'm not really concerned about anything else. These notes were just for the sake of, doing my due diligence with my co-host, making sure I have some shit to talk about, which I was going to anyway. But it's just one of those things. It's like that RDC skit where, they were talking about the Spurs, and they're like, "Oh, we need a game plan." It's like, is Wemby injured? Well, fuck, that is the game plan. That's how I feel about Mahomes. That's how I feel about Lamar. That's how I feel about Josh Allen sometimes. But definitely Mahomes. I'm like, is 15 hurt? No? Okay, well, we got a chance. I'm not worried about nothing else other than it.
That's fair.
So I can sit up here and talk brass tacks, all of these numbers and stats and all of this other shit, but it's just certain things you can't teach for. And the Ravens are a good example of that because when 8 is not under center, they're just ass. They just fall apart. That's how I feel about the Chiefs. Now, I know they were struggling even before he got injured. Is what it is. But as long as he's there, I just have more confidence that they're going to make the playoffs.
Did you mention that Eric Bieniemy's back?
Oh, no, I did not. Forgot about that. You're absolutely right. That actually makes a lot of difference. I was just so blinded, but Mahomes is healthy. I'm not worried about nobody else.
Let me tell you something about Eric Bieniemy, bro. Because the past couple of years they had Matt Nagy, and he was there. Yeah, he was. Their offense didn't look the same, which explains a lot. Eric Bieniemy back. When you think about
when they won them Super Bowl rings, for those listening and watching,
and you watch the progress of the running backs in Chicago last year when he was their running back coach, when he could have been their offensive coach. Him being back is going to make a huge difference to how that offense looks and how that looks with Patrick Mahomes. Only offensive coordinator that has been able to hold Patrick Mahomes' feet to the fire, and he'll cuss you out in a New York minute, but he's intense and he's a great play caller. So I think that's going to be a great addition to the Chiefs as well. Look out. They're going back to the AFC championship game.
Yeah, it wasn't until they got eliminated last year, like statistically, that I was like, oh, the Chiefs aren't going to the playoffs. Because even when they were like 6-8, I was like, the Chiefs still somehow made the playoffs until they ran into the Chargers on December 14th. But I was like, yeah,
there's another team they lost to that kind of knocked them out the contention a little bit.
They lost to all of our teams last year, just so we're clear.
They lost to Atlanta?
They lost to the Jaguars. They didn't play Atlanta last year. They lost to the Jaguars.
No.
They did.
Yeah. Higher probability, yeah.
They lost to the Cowboys too.
They did.
They lost to the Chargers.
That was a key game for them that they when they were kind of ascending, we kind of chopped their legs. But yeah, so where do you have them? You said you have them making the playoffs? Anything outside of that game, or that was it?
At least divisional round.
Divisional?
At least divisional.
Okay.
So I just can't imagine. I'm trying to think of who else is in the AFC. I can't imagine them. Like I don't know how they'll do division wise, but whether they win the division or not, I think they're still making it to the divisional round. So it'll either be the Chargers or the Chiefs to win the division, but the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs again out of that weak ass division because I don't trust Bo Nix.
Whoa. Okay.
Damn,
I've never trusted Bo Nix. Literally from episode 1, I've said I've never trusted Bo Nix since he was a quarterback at Auburn.
Well, I'm gonna let Devontae go next, but I'm here to defend Bo Nix.
Please don't.
And you know what? You mentioned a hate watch that was a bad investment or you felt bad about was Bo Nix. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when I watched them win, who'd they beat? I think it was the Jags, right?
Yeah.
Oh, last year?
Yeah.
No, the Jags swept the AFC West. They did not beat the Jags.
No,
I'm talking about the playoffs. In the playoffs.
They beat the Jags in the playoffs?
They beat the Bills. They beat the Bills in the playoffs.
They beat the Bills. Yeah, they beat the Bills.
I watched, and you know, for me that was like a hate watch off because it's like I don't like Josh Allen, and I don't like Bo Nix, but the game Bo Nix had was undeniably better than Josh Allen, and to watch him break his ankle on a fucking kneel, I felt very bad. But anyways, Chargers, tell us about your team, man.
So we're probably gonna be number 2 in the division. Last year we was number 2, 11-6, 20th in points scored, 9th in points allowed, 18th in total offense, 15th in passing yards, but then 8th in rushing. So, which kind of bodes to the Jim Harbaugh way. He likes to run the ball. 5th in total defense, which the defense is always really good. However, they were good in the beginning of the year, but they couldn't get no pressure on anybody. Same like the Chiefs. Only teams in that division that can get pressure on the quarterback are the Broncos and the Raiders. Until we got Odafe Owe. But then they decided to let him go during free agency because they didn't want to pay him. So, depending on how Messidor works out, I don't know how the pass rush is going to be because we got Khalil Mack and Tui, and that's really it. Rush defense, top 5. Linebacking core is like really, really good. Omarion Hampton only played 9 games last year. So we don't really know what that's going to look like.
He looked good when he was healthy, though. He looked good when he was healthy.
Yeah, he looked real good when he was healthy, but he was also playing behind the line that ranked 30th overall. So when we all want to talk about that's dead serious too. Like, so you have the 30th ranked O-line.
Who was worse, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't remember.
It wasn't Houston.
No, it wasn't Houston, I don't think. Oh, you're trying to be funny.
Look at me switching sides.
Yeah. Well,
Wow,
you got to
that's
remember
crazy.
we didn't have the 2 tackles and everything. So on paper, the team looks real good. If I'm being honest, outside of the wide receiver room, everybody has question marks about the wide receivers because we have Trey Harris, we have KLS, Keandre Lambert-Smith. They were good college players.
Yo, can I ask you a question? I know you're in the middle of your talk, but why do you never mention Lad McConkey as the first receiver on that team? You never mention him, ever.
Because Lad's going to get doubled a lot. So Lad McConkey, he's a household name. Everybody knows that. I ain't mentioning Justin Herbert either just now. But he's only going to be able to do so much. How much... How...
I'm sorry.
What did I say?
Go ahead.
Did I say?
Because I'm looking. No, because
I swear it again.
No. You're good.
Okay.
I looked at Dame because you said you didn't even mention Justin Herbert. But
Yeah. And ironically, I was listening to something yesterday, and somebody said "if" and Justin Herbert, and that's all I can think about is this year. Because they did a redraft. They did a redraft order of the 2020 draft.
if he was drafted to Miami, right? That's what it was.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was Miami. It was whoever it was. We wind up getting. I think they wind up giving us Jalen Hurts or something like that. Because they were going by like statistics.
If you had Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. So I don't know how this is going to work this year, to be honest. I mean, the O-line is still questionable, like I've been saying for like multiple episodes. As long as the 2 tackles are healthy, we got a center from Washington, and then the rest of it is like old Dolphins players or Ravens players. I mean, so we'll kind of see where we go from there, but it kind of looks more like either quick passes or just like power running, like what McDaniels was doing in Miami. So I don't really see nothing too different. Probably 10-7 or 11-6 again, based on competition, because I think they were 4-3 versus winning teams last year.
Okay. Not bad.
And then they were 7-3 versus anybody that was like average or below 500. And some of their losses didn't make sense. Like they lost to Washington.
Didn't they lose the New York Giants?
Yeah. In a way
Trap
that they
game.
shouldn't have lost. That was terrible.
Mhm.
I mean, then they got the brakes beat off of them by a couple teams. I mean, the Jaguars, I think that was like 36 to like 6. I watched that game. I was pissed off that whole time.
I also watched that game. I was not pissed off.
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't
I ain't got nothing to
wasn't
say.
it in LA at that?
Yeah, it was.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was in LA at that.
It was.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Those was one of those, like, I called it from the beginning because they were on like this hot streak. But then like they do weird stuff because if I'm not mistaken, the Eagles was on a hot streak at one point and they beat them on a Monday night game.
Any given Sunday.
Or it was either
Any
Monday
given
or
Sunday.
Sunday night. Yeah, so like I don't know. The team is hot and cold. I don't really. I mean, I would just be happy if they get a playoff win. To your point, though, I don't see them
playoff
sweeping the
win?
Chiefs. Yeah, they need a playoff win. They need a playoff win in the worst way.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like I can see them trying to finally get over that hump. Would I like them to make it to the championship? On paper, that defense is solid. So, do I think they have the capabilities? Yes, it all depends on Herbert and those wide receivers. Lad McConkey is not the answer. We learned that like two years ago when we lost to the Texans, and he was the only one that was putting up numbers. We don't got nobody to do it now, so I mean, we're gonna pass the ball to Njoku. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
He's a big pickup for you guys, because he's actually a tight end. Like I know you have Arande Gatson is another one. I think they're gonna put them in the 2 tight end system and they'll get to use them. I'm also interested in seeing.
They running 3.
Who's the third? Will Disley?
Nah, Kohler from from the
Come
Ravens.
on, give me a
They're,
fucking break.
I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. They're running like some
blocking fucking tight end.
exactly.
Like,
they're running like some power eye set heavy or like a heavy eye set because they just picked up Ingold from Miami, who's the power fullback.
Jim got to get the fuck out of this college mindset of we're gonna round and pound. Like Jim,
but
like,
but if I'm gonna be honest, 2 years they've been in the playoffs. They have really good seasons, but they don't win when it matters because that doesn't work. Like, you can't keep just running the ball if you can't block. One, if you can't block, you ain't doing nothing.
And if you're not consistent across the board.
Running is the one thing that you should be able to do in January.
Nah.
What do you mean?
They can't run in January because they know they can't block. Like, if your line ain't blocking, they just pass. Basically, those ends is just rushing straight in because it wouldn't matter. Like, you can blitz all day because there's no. You have no wall. It doesn't matter if you run or pass.
They're not scared of the pass. They're not scared of the pass. They're not scared of who Justin Herbert is throwing the ball to, which is why, like, they needed, you didn't get him, but you needed another receiver like A.J. Brown that can help free up. Because Ladd McConkey is like a Cooper Kupp type of player.
Exactly.
Where, like, he can get open and he can be great, but he's very small. So, like, there's not a lot of stock in that. When you get to the playoffs, they know that Justin Herbert is going to turn the ball over or he's going to throw. I mean, I'm not trolling or nothing. But I know they know that he's going to turn the ball over because all they have to do is get up and he's going to start forcing the ball because the whole season Jim Harbaugh has him in an offense where he's not playing to his full potential. With the other dude, he had too much rain. And now with Jim Harbaugh, he doesn't have as much. So that's why I think Mike McDaniels is a great like intermediate because he's gonna allow him to be who he is, but also having a rein on him, similar to like how Tua was. And I think that I'm interested to see how that looks.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see how it looks, and we can move on to the Broncos after this. After Dame wanted to say what he wanted to say too. I want to see how it looks. Okay. I want to see how it looks just because with Brandon Staley, the defense was the problem, not the offense. Because you had Mike Williams, you had Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
That was like their prime years. And, you know, I forgot who played tight end during that time. But, Everett. Everett who played for the Rams for a while. So, like, you had vertical threats. Right now, I wouldn't even compare McConkey to a Cooper Kupp. He's more like a Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, because he's slot. You ain't counting on him for no deep threat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's just kind of one of those guys that cuts across the middle of the field, run slant pattern, stuff like that. So you're counting on Quentin Johnston to be that. Last year he showed some promise, but once again you had Keenan Allen that was bailing him out on third down. Everybody knew who the ball was going to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He still had the drop season him. He was, that didn't go nowhere. I don't know what game it was, but he was running across the middle, and I watched him drop the pass, and it was going to be like a 50, 60 yard. I don't remember what game it was, but his old self came to fruition.
But I think this year is going to be different because if I'm not mistaken, this is that year, and they didn't pick up the 5th year option on him. Or not the 5th year option, but they have
for Quentin Johnston.
Yeah, his options are coming up. And they got to decide whether they want to pick it up for him or not. So, I mean, we'll see a lot. We're gonna wind up seeing a lot soon. I think it is the 5th year option that's coming up.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone by next year. But that's just what I think. I don't think he's. You had enough time to be the man, and he hasn't been. And I don't know the last great TCU player.
Oh, you crazy.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
You're right. What?
Which goes to my point. I don't remember the last, which is LT, which is how many years ago?
06. Right?
20 years ago. Yeah.
Was that 06?
Something.
He was
like
drafted well before that, but
05. Was it? No, it was before that. He had the great season in 06. It had to be 1990s,
late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, it had to be 99 or something.
LT was tough. He was
Because
tough.
06 was the season that he had the 28 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your Broncos.
Yeah, let me talk
J.K.
about the
Dobbins.
Broncos. Let me talk about the Broncos real quick. I know.
Fuck
So
ass
I'm
Bo
breaking
Nix.
down the Denver Broncos. They didn't steal J.K. Dobbins. They just gave him up. The Chargers should have kept. Chargers should have kept him up. But anyways, Bo Nix is their starting quarterback. Broke his ankle in the AFC Championship game, which if he was playing, they would have ended up going to the Super Bowl. His ankle looks ridiculous, but he should be back in full swing. He has 24 wins in his last 2 seasons. And most people, like I said, believe that he should have went to the Super Bowl if he didn't break his ankle. They got the addition of Jalen Waddle, who is going to be crucial for their offense. He's going to open up a lot of catches for people like Troy Franklin, Cortland Sutton. I think they have Evan Ingram as their tight end still. So some of those people that weren't getting free as much, and Cortland Sutton had a hell of a season, even though he's like on the older side of things. So adding a younger Jalen Waddle, who's a deep threat, is going to open up a lot of that passing for Bo Nix. Hopefully, Bo Nix learns how to throw the ball. Last year there was a lot of games where he didn't throw for what his potential could have been. He was running into it. I know Sean Payton and him have some type of like fiery connection, but it seems like they've gotten a hold on what they want out of each other. Their defense last year led the league in sacks with 68 sacks and pressures. And let me see what they were ranked as a defense last year. They have them. Fox Sports has them ranked number 1 overall going into the season. They still have the hell is his name on the corner? He's one of the best corners in the league. What's his name, Devontae?
Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, they have Patrick Surtain third. Their
PS2.
PS2. Yeah, my fault. Not third, second. So bottom line, last year they were ranked one of the top defenses. They finished 14-3. They also led the NFL in, which I didn't know, but they led the NFL with 7 game-winning drives last year, so they were able to kind of pull it out late. Again, J.K. Dobbins actually re-signed too, but I'm kind of confused because they have J.K. Dobbins and they have
Harvey.
They have R.J. Harvey, and they also have there was another one, not Audric Estime, I don't think. I'm gonna look at their roster real quick.
No, I think they did have him too.
They did, but I don't know if they have him again this year. So they have J.K. Dobbins. No, they got rid of him, but they still have Jaleel McLaughlin, which played pretty similar. He played a little bit last year. But dogs on the defense like Alex Singleton, their linebackers. Nick Bonito, which is he's really, really good. So they're going to end up having another great defensive season. It's really going to come down to what they could do within their division and where we see them ending up. Also, I forgot to mention ESPN, they got rid of Charles Davis as well. That's kind of off topic, but on topic. Charles Davis, he's in Madden. I don't know if you play Madden, but he's in Madden as well. So I feel like, in closing, I'm not the biggest Broncos fan. I'm not the biggest Sean Payton fan. But I do think they have the potential to run it back from where they ended last year. It really is all depending on Bo Nix, whether his ankle is healed, whether he can be a little bit smarter with the ball. There's a lot of times where he had some reckless moments where he was running when he should have been sliding, or hopefully he cleans that up this year. I do think they're gonna finish. I don't know. See, this is where it's like my objectiveness versus like my bias, because my objectiveness is I see them finishing number 1 in their division. But my bias is like I don't know if they're going to be better than, like, on paper they look great, but I don't know if they're going to be better than the Chiefs or the Chargers, if I'm being honest. I do think 3 teams are going to make it out of that division, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. So I think the Broncos are going to play well. They're going to end up making the playoffs. We'll see where it goes from there. I don't have much faith in Bo Nix as a quarterback, but he has statistically proven to be a clutch quarterback. by the numbers. So that's what I
Question.
have for you. Yes.
So if you're saying on record that you think 3 teams are coming out of the AFC West,
Mhm.
that means either the AFC South or the AFC East is getting 1 team or 2 teams, or like one of them will get shorted. Because we don't
Yeah.
think the AFC North is going to get just more than the division winner.
I'm on record saying that the Patriots, I think they're going to have a down season. So
Okay.
they might be good, but they're not going to be like they have one of the hardest schedules this year. Last year they had one of the easiest schedules. So, and last year when the Patriots had to play teams that were above 500, they lost those games. So, I don't see. Maybe it's like a toss up between the Bills and the Patriots, but I can't see Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills getting a new stadium and them not winning that division. It just doesn't really make sense for me, like from a storyline standpoint. And then the AFC South. What is AFC South? Is the Jags,
Texans, Colts, and Titans.
Ooh. And then we have AFC East, AFC South, AFC West. What am I missing? AFC
North is that's gonna be tough too.
Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, and
only 7
Browns,
can make it, huh?
And Browns. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of what 7 teams are gonna make it. I'm not worried about seeding or order. I'm just trying to think of what 7 teams are gonna make it.
Well,
if the script is right, Joe Burrow's going. Joe Burrow will be back.
No,
if I'm being serious,
I don't think the script.
I think the script. Like, if you want me to put on my NFL thinking cap,
yeah,
the script is one. Michigan ain't looking too hot right now, and we all know Harbaugh likes to go back and forth. Michigan going to probably suck this year again, and then Chargers might miss the playoffs slightly. Could be like a 10-7 type season. Miss the playoffs. Harbaugh's, I really want to go back to college. There's going to be the rumors. He winds up bouncing. McDaniels becomes the head coach.
I don't think he could go back to college though.
I think he probably blacklisted, but somebody will pick him. I don't know. I don't care.
So right now, based off of that, these are the 6 teams I have. I have the Ravens, Chargers, here it is. Ravens, Chargers, Jags. These are my 7
It has
teams.
to be 7, and 4 of them have to be division winners.
So I have the Ravens, Jags, Bills, Chiefs, Broncos, and Texans.
Yeah, so Chargers is off.
But you're missing a
No,
wild card.
I put the Chargers. Huh?
You're missing a wild card. I think you said 6 teams.
No, I said 7.
Yeah,
I said
7.
Ravens. My fault. Ravens, Chargers, Jags.
That's the one you missed. Then that's one I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't say Chargers. Ravens, Chargers, Jags, Bills, Chiefs, Broncos, Texans.
Okay, gotcha.
That's my 7.
You think they're gonna leave Burrow out again? Hell
yes.
no.
Burrow's not good. But anyhow.
Yes.
I mean, the talent that's on that team is ridiculous. There's no way they miss it again.
Did we pull up the stat of Burrow and Clutch?
We did it. We did it this time.
Like,
we can do it when we talk about the AFC North. Don't you worry
Yeah,
about it. I already have
like-
the bookmark.
Like
Yeah, whenever
what?
we talk about the AFC North, I already have that shit bookmarked. Don't
Yeah,
you worry.
like so that's a little different.
Do we want
and
to
then
talk Raiders or
we
do
could-
we just
we could-
collectively assume that they're ass, they're not going to do shit, Fernando Mendoza is not good, and Tom Brady's gambling?
Raiders
Cover it all.
Raiders is gonna win like 5 games.
I think the
That's what I
Raiders.
got. Yeah, I think
I
you're being
think the
generous.
Raiders won't be good this year, but I think they're in a similar situation as the Tennessee Titans, whereas like they're potentially building for the future. So at some point, So that division is so crazy because I don't really see a team where it's like, all right, they're taking a step back. Like all of them are collectively getting better each year. The one thing Kirk Cousins is gonna do for you, he's gonna throw the fucking ball. He's gonna unlock Brock Bowers even more than he's already been unlocked. If he could stand up, and I think people like Trey Tucker, people like what's his name?
Hey guys, there is a guy that plays for the Raiders whose name is Trey Tucker. He wasn't talking about himself. Go on.
Yeah, I'm not in shape to play for the Las Vegas Raiders. Everybody, thank you for asking. But they have a couple other receivers that they might, and they also have Ashton Genty. So I don't think Ashton Genty got drafted to the Raiders with them not having a potential for how they want to move in the future. So
y'all tripping right now. Y'all don't think they're gonna win 5 games?
Yeah.
Did you not see who they?
That was me who said. That was just me. Don't put it on Trey. I just said that's being generous.
I think they're going to be way more competitive than what everybody thinks. I wouldn't be surprised if they win like 8 or 9. To be real with you.
Oh yeah, you're bugging out.
You're bugging.
You're bugging, bro.
Nope.
You're absolutely bugging.
Because it all depends on how Mendoza does. But with Genty, Bowers, they have Trey Tucker, like you said, they have speed. But did you look at their defensive pickups and what they picked up on their O line?
Their defense is fire. But that don't mean nothing if the quarterback is garbage.
Look at Bo Nix. It's the same shit.
No. So listen, we have to be objective with Bo Nix. Bo Nix is not a bad quarterback. He is just somebody that he has a punchable face. But I don't think Bo Nix is a bad quarterback, bro. And as much as I don't he's like a Jalen Hurts. He's like a Jalen Hurts in the sense of the games that he plays are going to look ugly, but he's going to win the game. Case in point, he won 14 games last season.
But the defense won 14 games. Look at those games, Trey.
One
of them was against the Jets in London.
So, I mean,
that
he played
was the ugliest game I have seen.
The defense won that game.
And I'm a Falcons fan. And I'm saying
I don't even know if that was a touchdown. I think it was right. Wasn't that a punt return that scored or something like that?
Yeah, that was that game that Justin Fields. We all had more passing yards than Justin Fields that game. Shit was so ass, bro. Like,
so last season they beat the Titans. I'm just gonna look at the games they scored over 20 points. So 1, 2, they lost that. 3, 4, 5, 6. They put 44 up on the Cowboys. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What 3 games did they lose?
13. So 13 out of their 17 games, they scored over 20 points. The 3 games they lost were to the Jags.
What were the scores?
They lost to the Jags. It was 34-20. So they still scored 20 points.
Scored 20.
They lost
to the Chargers.
They lost to the Chargers.
That was a close game. It was like by
they lost
like
to the
6
Chargers
or something.
20-23.
Yep.
And they lost to who else they lose to?
You said they lost 3, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now.
No, didn't they lose 2 throughout the season, and then they lost a third one?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
third one was just the Super Bowl or the AFC Championship.
So they lost 2. They lost 2 games, bro.
Yeah, but the defense.
Nope. They lost to the Colts. That's who it was. They lost to the Colts.
Okay, so they lost.
And they lost by, and it was 29-28.
Oh, that was bullshit. Yeah, that was that game.
Fair. That was a bullshit game. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry.
Nah,
again,
we gonna be honest though.
Yeah,
no.
I don't know.
No,
I can't.
No, the defense carried that.
What do you mean? Like this, like the thing is this, right? 13 out of the 17 games they scored 20 points. The defense, they scored over or 20 points. The defense can only do so much if you don't score. And for example, the games that they did lose, again, I'm not capping for him. I don't really care. But the games that they lost, he put up 352 points against the Jags, bro. And they had 20 points. He put up 352 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So he was throwing the ball all over the place. They couldn't convert. Still put up 20 points. The other game they lost was to the
Chargers and the Colts.
To the Chargers and Colts. You said Chargers and Colts.
What did he do to one of the best defenses? He put up 153 yards. Not the greatest, not the best. 1 touchdown, no turnovers. Okay. And then we have
look at him versus the Chargers. Look at him versus the Chargers the last game of the season when it was rivalry week.
But I don't think he played though.
Yeah, I think he did.
No,
because that was when they was jockeying for seeding, I believe.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really. Yeah, he played. He had 141 yards, no touchdowns, no turnovers. I mean,
That's
they
what I'm
were
saying.
they were playing for seeding, but
He's good when J.K. Dobbins was in there. That's when, like, if you really want to look at the AFC West, when J.K. Dobbins was running that ball, that's when he was good. Outside of that, he ain't no different than what you were saying. Who was you saying does the dink and dunks, and he's not a real quarterback? All he does is throw like five. He was doing the same type of shit.
No.
Yes,
no.
hold on. But let me explain this. He was throwing to R.J. Harvey, doing those little swing routes or those little like halfback option routes. He was throwing a deep ball to Marvin Mims and to Cortland Sutton, which a lot of them was jump balls, right?
Okay.
Then he had the defense was putting him in like decent situations, and he runs. He's a running quarterback.
Which is
like,
why
he's
I
faster
said
than what you think.
Which is why I said he's more of a Jalen Hurts type of quarterback. Like, the numbers that he's putting up aren't going to look... He might have some great passing games, but he's going to win. Like,
well, what I'm telling you is when you have a good defense, because this was originally for the Raiders. When you have a good defense, I can see those guys winning 8 to 9. If they have a good season.
I want to look at their schedule because I don't see them winning 8 or 9 games at all. But let's see.
While he's pulling up, my question to you is: if you honestly think that they're going to win 8 games, that means some of them might have to be in the division, which means if
they're
it's going to come down
at least 2.
to the end of it, somebody is getting knocked out of that division. I think it's going to be a 3-team division race, right? Or I'm sorry, no. Trey thinks it's going to be a 3-team division, like 3 coming out of that division. I'm okay with it, with agreeing with that. I just said I think Chiefs and Chargers are going to be the ones to make it because I don't have enough faith on the Broncos to do what they did last year this year. So if you're saying that the Raiders are going to get 8 games by law of supply and demand, something's got to give. Like,
so
if the Raiders are getting 8, then that means the Broncos, if they're projected to get 14 games, then they're going down to 11 or 12. The Chiefs, they are expected to get 9.5 games or whatever. Then that means something's got to give within that division alone.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is
list it off
basically
real quick once you're done.
So 5 games is what I think that they'll win. I think they can win 4 or 5. I think a good season for them will be 8. Like, I think they can do 8 games because if you run back last year, right? Look at all the in-division games. They all were close, and they were playing Geno Smith, who was turning the ball over like 6 times. Like, I'm not making this up. Like, that defense wasn't even as powered as what they are now. Gentry wasn't getting the ball as much as what he will be getting. I'm telling you that it's going to look a lot different, especially with the Seahawks offensive coordinator, I believe, went over to. Come on, man!
I'm not. Listen.
I'll give you 5.
It.
I'll stop trolling and I'll give you 5.
Here we go.
I'm say 8.
I'm gonna read the games.
I said 8 is just a good season, though.
I'm gonna read the games.
I don't think they'll get it.
I'm gonna read the games right now. You tell me win or loss. Raiders, Dolphins.
When
Raiders.
So that's 1. Someone want to keep count? You're gonna keep count, Dame? Just a marker or somebody.
No. I'll do it. I'll do it because if I curse by accident, I want to know that I did
it. Fair enough.
Raiders, Dolphins. We said that's 1. All right. Raiders, Chargers. Game 2.
I could see them splitting, to be honest, because those games are both close last year.
Raiders, Chargers in L.A. Chargers. Come on, man. We thinking too much. Chargers. Come on.
You want me to answer? You want him to answer?
He's being too skeptical. Like, your team isn't losing to the Raiders week 2, bro.
Look at the games last year. You think I'm making this up? I'm being real.
We talking about the teams. Yeah, we talking about the teams.
Because historically, we go through this every year. Oh, this team had a great season. And historically, half of those teams that made the playoffs are not going to be there this year.
No.
Chiefs were one of those teams that were not in the playoffs last year.
No, I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs, but I'm saying the games that y'all think they might lose, especially in division games, those are the hardest games. They see each other twice. They know each other.
Are they losing are they beating the Chargers away game 2? Yes or no?
I would say yes.
All right, you're saying yes. You could give them that win. I'm saying no, but you could give them that win for that sake. Saints Raiders. No, I think they're losing to the Saints.
The Saints don't got no defense really like that.
The Saints beat a lot of teams last year, and
they ended on like a 5-game streak before they lost to the Falcons at the end of the season.
All right, so you want to count that as a loss? So you got 1 and 2 right now.
I got them 1 and 2. Chiefs and Raiders. Raiders at home.
That game is always tough. Period. It depends on how Mahomes is doing. So
Chiefs.
I think they split in that one too, though.
All right,
so you got 1 and 3.
So
no, I'll go with that one. I got 2 and 2. You got 1 and 3.
Patriots Raiders.
Patriots.
I have the Patriots. Yeah, you got a lot of respect for the Raiders. That's like if you told me if this was like they're equivalent to the Giants, and I would tell you there's absolutely no way I think the Giants are beating some of these teams.
I think that you guys are looking at the roster from last year and you're not accounting for what they just picked up.
No, I'm looking at
the Patriots last year.
Huh?
They beat the Patriots last year.
They did?
Okay.
With
yeah, they did.
Geno
they did beat
Smith.
them.
That's what I'm trying to make you guys understand. Like,
are they beating them this game with the roster that they currently have versus the team that the Patriots currently have constructed? AJ Brown, Romeo Doubs, different defense. Like, are they winning that game now? I could see the Raiders beating the Patriots.
That's game 5, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 5. So I'll give them that one. Give me the Raiders.
Y'all got 2 and 3. I got 3 and 2 right now.
All right. Huh? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, because you have the first game. I haven't beaten the Chargers once.
Yeah, you haven't beat. Okay. All right. So Bills Raiders. I have the Bills.
Yeah, I got the Bills.
Okay.
Rams Raiders.
That's the Rams.
I have the Rams. Raiders Jets.
I got the Raiders.
I give the Raiders that.
I have the Raiders. Raiders 49ers. I have the Raiders.
I got the.
You have the Raiders?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Mike Evans being on that team, I think, might be a little different with Christian McCaffrey.
Mike Evans. This is November 8th. Mike Evans might be hurt by that time.
That's crazy. The 1,000-yard guy. Nah, he got hurt one time, and now he's saying that
he got hurt. He got hurt like the last 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
And still was putting up numbers.
Give me the Raiders in that one, though. I'll take the Raiders in that one. Seahawks Raiders. I have the Seahawks.
That's the Seahawks.
Yeah. Raiders Broncos. Broncos at home. This is Christmas. This is Thanksgiving. No,
they already played each other twice?
No, this is the first time they're playing. I have the Broncos at home.
Broncos at home.
Okay.
Raiders Browns. I have the Raiders. Raiders Chargers at Raiders.
I think
so you
Chargers.
have the Chargers. This is the split.
Okay.
I have the Chargers in that one as well.
Is the Chargers sweet?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me too.
Broncos Raiders.
That's where the Raiders take one.
So
they played them tough last year.
I think they'll still win against the Broncos.
So they still win at home against the Broncos. Raiders Titans.
I got Raiders.
I have the Titans, but we could say the Raiders first.
It's a toss-up, but yeah.
Raiders Cardinals.
Raiders.
I have the Raiders. And then the last game is Raiders Chiefs. And I have the Chiefs. Unless the Chiefs are sitting out.
Unless the Chiefs unless they're sitting out.
But give me the Chiefs. What do we have for their rankings?
8 and 9, like I said.
For who? You or for both of us?
For both of us, because there was games where I said no.
Okay.
It's 8 and 9.
All right.
Like, that's why I said the max ceiling for them is 8 wins. But overall, we all can agree that they're probably going to get 4 to 5.
They're going to get at least 4 to 5. I can agree to that. And I also think at some point, Kirk Cousins is either going to get benched or hurt. And when Federico Mendoza has to play, Food, lunch meat.
Well, let's gonna be real.
Lunch
the
meat,
Jets,
dog.
The Jets and the Cardinals are selling their season. They're selling their season to get a quarterback for next
And
year.
you gotta also remember for Geno, if Geno is still playing, that's a redemption game for him against the Raiders. He might turn the fuck up. That might be a toss up.
They're selling for next year. They're
I don't
selling
know.
for next year.
I don't
'Cause
know.
They're going to try
I
to
don't
go get a
know.
quarterback. Geno's not the future of the Jets. They need a quarterback.
All right, so
or they're
this
not
is
going to keep Garrett Wilson and all those dudes. So
we don't do this on this show, but we have to stop. Not we as in you, us, or you, but us as a football community. Every single fucking year is not a quarterback draft. Say it with me. Every year is not a quarterback draft. You know why? Because every year the draft turns out to not be what they expected, and then they say, well, we got a bunch of quarterbacks that are coming out this year. And then it's the same rhetoric every fucking years for the last. I'm trying to think the last time where they were correct.
2020?
It might, huh?
2020.
Who's 2020? Justin Herbert. That's
Justin
not Justin
Herbert, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts.
Yes,
Tua.
that was the last year. Is that Trevor Lawrence year, or he's the year before?
I think
that?
he was the next year.
I think it was after.
He was the
But
year
he was
after.
the only
He was
one. So yes, 2020. Outside of that, there has not been a quarterback-rich draft, and there won't be one next year. If you're asking me to believe in Dante Moore or wherever the fuck his name is, he's from Oregon. Give me a break. The only person that I believe in is going to be Arch Manning. Other than that, and I don't even really believe in Arch like that, to be completely honest with you. Who else? Give me a break. Give me a fucking break.
Well,
We're not even
Lenore
hearing
Sellers? Isn't Lenore Sellers going to be
Give me a break.
Not
junior?
important enough to me.
Give me a.
But he's going to be a junior, right? I'm not saying it's a quarterback draft because I don't think it is at all.
It's not.
I think they said it's more wide receiver based this year than it is.
No. They're saying it's a quarterback heavy draft. Teams didn't draft as much quarterbacks in the first couple rounds this year because they're waiting till next year. I watched the draft. That's all they kept saying. And I'm here to tell y'all, when we get to next year, they're going to say the same shit. Then they're going to say the same shit. You know why? Because they're hoping that one day Arch Manning will be whoever they think he's going to be. And I don't think he's going to live up to whatever those expectations are.
All it's going
not
to
a
be
quarterback heavy draft.
It's going to be not for him to take another straight, but it's going to be like Will Levis. Will Levis went in the first round for what? If we're being honest, like that's a quarterback in a draft where you have like if you put not even worldly talents, but just serviceable quarterbacks, he's not going that early. But it all depends on when you come out and who needs it.
Arch?
Yeah, so Arch, I can see him getting drafted
round.
early. Yeah, because one, the Jets will be looking for a quarterback. New York, it makes sense. He's going to the other part of New York.
They would never let him go to the Jets ever.
Or it's going to be the Cardinals. One of the two. Because who else needs a quarterback really? The Saints, you can say, but Kellen Moore loves Tyler Show.
But see, I think they slept on this year of quarterbacks and the previous year. I think Drew Adler, K. Klubnik, they had Riley Leonard. I think they had some good quarterbacks and I don't know. Nobody's really trying to develop them, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. All right, we covered it. Let's end the show. All right, we are well over the hour and 40-minute mark, so Devontae owes us some money.
What? That's crazy. I think the only one owing a bunch of money is you again.
No, I think we're pretty much tied.
What's the total?
I'm adding it up. Y'all keep talking. I got you.
So we have our 30 seconds of love.
I'm at
we end the
5.
show with giving some love. Hell no, you're not.
I gotta be at 7 or something again.
7? You're well.
Yeah, because I had 3
you're like 50,
with the dollar marks.
You're like 20, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, something like that.
Nah. I know you got me beat.
No, that's
And
for
Dame,
sure.
Dame should have me beat too right now because he was
Yeah.
catching it during the $5 mark.
And I earned every one of them.
Oh,
I don't care.
All right, 30 seconds of love. Who wants to go first?
Y'all can go ahead while I'm adding up. So.
All right, Devontae, you
All
go
right.
first, my thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, here we go. 30 seconds of love. Let's get it.
All right, my 30 seconds of love is going to football again because guess what? There are 50 days away from regular season game number 1. Also, camping, I guess, because I'm kind of doing a backyard camp thing this weekend. Which, if I ain't feeling it, I will be inside the house while the rest of everybody else is sleeping outside because, you know, the city camping ain't the same as being in nature. I'm not trying to be out there smelling weed and everything, so...
Just can't get enough of this camping business, huh?
No, my brother asked me if, oh, y'all want to go camping at my house? And I
Yeah,
was
he's
like,
he's
sure, why
like
not?
a fucking camping fiend now, like catching crabs and shit. Like he's just all. He's
Yeah,
just
yo, don't be trying to play my boy. He did it.
Yo, I know he did, but I'm saying like it just turned him into an animal. Like he just was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna like the party's over and the person's like, nah, man, I just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
He's still doing it, but I fuck with it. It's peaceful though. It's peaceful. So shout out to y'all.
Not in the backyard of Meriden.
We're like,
crazy.
All right, 30 seconds of love. Damn, I had something too. Oh yeah, I got it. All right. So my 30 seconds of love goes to the Milwaukee Brewers cast. They had oh man, I'm drawing a blank on her name, but it was Hank Aaron's wife. They had her on and they were talking baseball with her. And they actually hit a home. She was saying like I wanna call a home run, and then while she was speaking about it, somebody hit a home run, and she was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like it was like a very wholesome moment. Shout out to Hank Aaron. They were honoring him on the Brewers network, and I got to learn a little bit about how important he was to the Milwaukee Brewers and how they treated him. And they were talking about how black players during that time had certain cities where they didn't want to go to, and Milwaukee was embracing Hank Aaron, which was super dope. And also, the Red Sox are on a 14-game win streak or 13-game win streak. So I'm a Yankees fan, but it was beautiful to watch them kind of keep their streak alive. And this time for baseball is like really, it's important, but it's like where you get some of the best baseball played. So shout out to those few things. And yeah, and I'm gonna get her name too because I don't want to. She also runs Hank Aaron's foundation as well, so I just want to make sure I have her name. Billy Aaron, Billie Aaron. So they had her on and it was pretty cool. So yeah, that was my love segment. And 30 seconds, Dame. Here we go.
I know I'd be shitting on him for point shaving, but I do really mean it when I say the W has been a better overall product. I mean, them girls is hooping. Even when they're nice, where I'm like, y'all fucked up my parlay, they are hooping. Going into All-Star weekend, like if y'all can get a chance, tune in. This might be your first opportunity to really pay attention to anyone other than closed captioning. But it really is some good hoopers out there, so that's all. Try to show the ladies love whenever I can. So
yeah. Speaking of ladies, that AUSL softball league, pretty good. Yeah. What's the tab for we close out?
Yeah, let me close this out.
$40 total.
40.
15. Trey owes 17. Devontae owes 8.
Wow.
I told you. All right, now what I want to close this out with is, join a pot with your friends and go buy Five Guys. Not the franchise, just the food.